Well, here we are, everybody. Welcome to Bourbon Neophyte's subscriber slash anniversary stream. Yep, I know I am a few seconds early, but that's okay. Makes no difference when you have a channel. You can start early, you can start late. It makes no difference. I'm just happy to see each and every one of you here today to celebrate with us all. Got a little bit of a lineup today of people that are going to pop in and show up, and even uh, some special people are going to pop in and show up from time to time. So it's just going to be a great stream, and really glad to see everybody here. Really glad to see everybody here. Hope everything is going well with you all today, tonight, this afternoon, wherever you may be, whatever time of day it is. I really hope it is going. Um, I'm going to take just a few moments here and go through chat real quick to say hello to some people who have popped in early here because Ben Demon Hunter was the first one in here. He couldn't wait. He came a little bit before 3 this afternoon, so really do appreciate that. Top Dog, I told you, wife's a teacher. She forbids me to hold scissors and run at the same time. Just isn't going to happen. Oh, Mr. Valenzuela, cheers. Thank you for coming in here. Oh, hey, Sugar Cake, thank you for popping in. Really do appreciate it. And of course, story time. Really appreciate those guys popping in just to say hello and cheers and all that good stuff. And if you guys don't know, make sure you check out story times. Pretty darn tasty bourbons that they have over there. Really good. Stacy, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you very much for showing up. Really, yeah, it's hard to believe it's been a year, but May 14th was 1 year of the first live stream for Bourbon Neophyte. And I kind of watched a little bit of that stream and kind of shook my head a little bit and went, oh my gosh, we all have come a long way in this journey as far as YouTube streaming goes. The ones that are going to pop in know what I'm talking about, and the ones that currently are already streaming and watching know exactly what I'm talking about because they've set it from where they were to started out at to where you are now and how everything has progressed and moved. And um, you just you learn and you just keep going up that ladder till you reach uh, your level of comfort, let's say, or where you want to be. So I'm really happy with the ways are going and the way the channel is and the way it's growing. I think it is terrific, and it's all because of the subscribers, you all that are at home, wherever you are on your phone, watching now. You guys make all this possible. It's terrific. Just could not have done any of this without you, and also some of these people they're going to be coming on, and you're going to hear some stories about what we did. We started some of these things. Some of you will have heard bits and pieces of these stories from time to time that you will hear about kind of how this whole thing got started. So it is going to be a busy time. And don't forget, Livewire Whiskey is still going on after Bourbon Neophyte. So once we finish up here, we're going to continue the celebration and just switch on over to Livewire Whiskey. So please make sure you guys plop over there afterwards. And let me see who else is there. Oh, hey, I wasn't ignoring you. Let me just, there we go. Laptop was a little slow. Cheers, man. Thanks for popping on. Rob, my brother from another mother. Cheers, brother. Glad to see you. And speaking of that, I have to get my first pour in what I'm having. I have my Glen here. If you can see that on there, it's a special Glen that I got from Whiskey Nose, and I filled it with something I've been sipping regularly now. I know I brought it down here. See what happens when you get too many bottles around you. Oh, there it is. I kind of feel like Bourbon whenever he's reaching around looking for a bottle. But Little Redwood Empire, Lost Monarch, that's what I got in the Glen to start everything off here tonight. I'm gonna set that back down That way I know where it is, and just raise a glass and say, cheers, everybody. Thank you for being a part of Bourbon Neophyte. Thank you for coming on right now and just being part of the chat. It is terrific, and I am grateful. So I'm going to raise a glass up here to you and say, cheers. Wow, really good. I don't know why it took me almost a year to open that bottle, but it most certainly did. Hey, Five Fingers, cheers. Thank you for. Let me raise a glass to you there in my special Golden Glen. I've got to keep using this thing. I mean, it is wonderful. Oh, Bourbon Beginnings, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. All right. Oh, Jack is here. I see you. Hold on a second. David, cheers, brother. Thank you. Yeah, 1 year. It is it. That's for sure. Yes, she is. She'll have 24 years in this district, Andrew, coming up. Cheers to them. That's for sure. That is for sure. Hey, cheers, man. Hey, it happens, man. I totally get it. You guys are getting storms. I'm just getting some nice weather out here in Vegas. That is for sure. Nice today. I think we're 92, somewhere like that. I mean, just a nice day. Really nice day going on here. Alex, cheers. Glad to see that you're here. Really, really appreciate you. Chat is just jumping. Really is. I mean, this thing is just moving. So I apologize. I'm trying to just to stay as current as I can. Alex, cheers. Thanks for popping on. Those of you know, I will be posting the link here in just a little bit. Evil William, cheers, man. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks to Whiskey Nose, who sent me this. I actually like it, but it's a special Glen because it's golden. And I joke and say, well, if you got one of these, you're part of the Golden Glen Society. So I've been elevated. Didn't know it was coming, but I've been elevated. So cheers to Whiskey Nose, that's for sure. Hey, Greg. Cheers, man. Everybody knows, I hope you know about Greg's Whiskey Guide. If you're into scotches and want some stellar, in-depth reviews of scotches, make sure you go over and check out his YouTube channel and subscribe if you have not done that yet. That is for sure. Really great guy. Speaking of another great guy, Whiskey Encore. Really solid individual. I know you guys are aware of him and what he does, particularly late nights, Whiskey Encore. If you guys haven't checked him out or you people don't know about him, please make sure that you go and check him out on there. But I don't think I see anybody right now that doesn't know Whiskey Encore. So cheers. So I'm going to get started here. I have a special guest. Let me just take another sip of this. I'm going to put the cap back on it because I will go back to it later. That's such a good pour. Really is such a good pour. Oh, I got to call this guy out here. Sorry, I know Hanging you're going to be upset, but there will be no Long Branch on this stream tonight. Please don't get upset, but no Long Branch. I am not going to do any chugs of Long Branch. Anyway, so I got a hand delivery from somebody, and he wanted me to do a blind on the stream. So I said, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. So I poured it about 25 minutes ago in another special glass. I don't know if you guys can catch that thing there, but it's the special glass for tonight. It's from Whiskey Encore. I don't know if you guys can see that, me making a mess there, but it's got the nice topper on it there. There we go. There we go. Focus. I need Whiskey Encore. Oops, I turn it around. Yeah. So I've topped it off. I've got it in there. Look how nice and dark that is. I don't know what it is, but he sent that thing to me. And I'm going to tell you what, right now, just can't help but knows it right now because I had to pour it in here. But man, maple syrup, goodness, is what it sounds like. But look at the color. Look at how nice and dark that thing is. Let me swirl around. I'm telling you, I haven't my lips. I did not even try to nose it yet. Not at all. But look how beautiful, just dark that thing is. I have no idea what it is. All I know is it smelled delicious when I received that. So I'm like, holy smokes, this thing has got to be good. That is for sure. Dan OB, cheers, 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 man. Thank you for popping in there. So let me bring this special guest on and say thank you to this person for popping us on. And you guys probably have never seen him on a channel before. I'm not sure, but let me bring him on without further ado. What's up, brother?
Cheers, Anthony.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Congratulations on the 1-year anniversary.
Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it, Jack. I don't know. Have you been on a stream before with others?
I haven't. This is my first time live.
All right. Well, cheers. Cheers. And just so everybody knows, he is a veteran too. So our hats off to our veterans, that's for sure. Hats off to our veterans.
To the other vets in the chat. I know there's a few.
Oh yeah, there's some vets hang out in this chat without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, like I was saying, I got this thing, and one of the first things I said was, holy smokes. This thing's just, it is sweetness in a glen. Sweetness in a glen.
It was a total gem that I found by accident.
So
from what I know, there was only one that came into the States. So I wanted to, you really appreciate these types of whiskeys. So I wanted to make sure that it got out to you. But I wanted you to go ahead and do it blind before I tell you what it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't tell me, because like I said, this thing has got thick syrup, like maple syrup note. I mean, just thick. Definitely some tobacco. Definitely getting some tobacco on this thing. It's not bad. It's not off-putting at all.
I have the same thing.
Off-putting. Bourbon Rendezvous. Thank you. Cheers, man. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Wow. Man, that's good. I don't know what else to make of it, but I'm definitely getting sweetness. I'm definitely getting caramel. I'm definitely getting like a real brown sugar, but definitely for some reason that maple syrup type of a note is just so prevalent. And even, dare I say chocolate? I don't know if that's right, but I have to see if this, if this actually meets it. Greg, we're going to find out what's in the glass, because this was a surprise blind that was sent to me by Jack. So being not only is this his first time here, he sent me this one for this, particularly for this stream. So we're finding exactly what this is, but I got to take a couple of first to really know what it is. But okay, let me just say, I think it's finished. Don't say anything, but I think it's finished. And only because, and the reason why I'm saying this is, it almost has a hint of like Guinness, like I get off of the Lagavulin Offerman edition. Now I could be way off, but that's what it's striking in my head. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to take a sip of this because I can't stand it anymore. I've been waiting for a little bit, so here we go.
Yeah, it's definitely incredible. I'll take a sip with you.
Wow. That is viscous. That is creamy. That is sweet with some spice on the tongue. But this is weird. Usually when I get spice, it's like a rye and it grabs the sides of my, oh, wait a minute, never mind. Here it comes. There it is. It usually grabs the sides of my tongue, but this way kind of worked from the center out to the side. Wow. So let me just say what it's reminiscent of. And those of you that know what I'm going to say, Christmas from Storytime, thing they had out for the holidays. The O's, but as some differences in it, but that's what it's conjuring in my mind now that I've had this sip. I've got to have a little more.
Yeah, I thought this whiskey had so much depth to it. There's so much to it. I was astounded when I first tasted it.
It's more than 100 proof, and I'm gonna call this around. I'm gonna say 110, and give me a few points leeway, maybe 115. It could be a little hotter, but it doesn't drink hot. But the spice now I'm on the second sip. The spice is really nice on this now. It's really coming back on there. The finish is lasting. It's not short. It's medium right now to long on the finish. I just had the second sip, and I'm just going to kind of leave it sit there and just chat a little bit on this. It's really, really, really going well as far as wow, the way this thing is.
Wow, so if you mind, I can get into what I usually get off of it. And
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Before I do the reveal. So yeah. I do get a little bit of maple on it, a little bit of chocolate, little bit of maltiness on it, and
exactly
light citrus on the palate towards the back, towards the finish. That's what I get on it.
So and I got the maltiness. That's why I said the Lagavulin. Like it's almost like it was a finished, like Lagavulin is the Offerman, and I get that almost like a taste of Guinness, so that chocolate note that comes through there with that sweetness. It's like, wow, it is something else. Hold on, Marty, I do see you there. This is good. I don't want to know yet. Keep everyone in suspense. Not to mention Marty, because
I'm even in suspense, and I know what it is.
Well, so let me just say, like I said, I think it's finished. I think it's around 110 to 115 on the proof for this thing. I'm happy. It's when I say happy, I think it tastes delicious. Thank goodness that I have some more of it, so I can really sit back and enjoy that at another time. But I'm going to enjoy what's in here to the end. It is. It definitely has complexity to it. It definitely has a good taste. It definitely has.
That's what I agree with. It has so much depth, so much flavor, so much complexity. I can get all kinds of different notes off of it at different times. You know, when
let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question, Jack. Don't reveal the bottle, but is it finished?
It is finished.
Okay. I'm not this good usually, so just and I swear to you, everybody in chat,
you would probably be surprised
I did not try this thing prior to him, or anything. I didn't nose it, nothing. So I'm just calling this out just the way it is. So it is a finish. So I did get that. I got the chocolate, the maple. I'm not quite getting the citrus, but doesn't mean it won't happen. But
yeah, for me on the citrus, it's more of the back of the finish. That's when I get the light, very light citrus, but the spice does come from, a little bit of the tobacco hints on it.
Getting the tobacco, it has some oak to it. It has a nice oak to it. It's not overpowering. Now I'm getting more of the spice as on the third sip. The viscosity is excellent.
Oh yeah.
There's definitely a chocolate left. There's a chocolate in there. There is a chocolate on this thing that's on the finish that's coming back. Definitely getting some of your normal baking spices that you would get that everybody knows. But it's really, really good. Greg, I'm telling you, the notes so far are amazing on this thing. You're absolutely right. Okay. I'm going to have one more sip. After this, I have this sip. Give me a minute. And then you can go ahead and show the bottle to everybody in chat and myself. Mm. I'm just sitting here. I'm
It has such a
exhaling.
long finish to me.
It does. Now the finish is definitely long finish.
Yeah.
Now that I'm having, these continual sips, I'm pulling more. Definitely that chocolate note. Definitely the caramelized brown sugar on there, deep brown sugar with that maple and chocolate.
So what did you think about the color again?
It's beautiful color.
Yeah,
Even
it
Greg.
is.
I
Yeah,
mean, thank
beautiful.
goodness my
Like
camera's
a heavy
pulling it out.
copper, right?
It
Like a
is a
heavy copper.
beautiful dark color. Okay, so I know everybody is ready. Marty's ready. I think he passed out. He can't wait. What is this? Show us what this is.
All right. The big reveal. It is Penderyn Welsh in the X
Hold
Tawny
on.
Cat.
I gotta highlight this because what is this? And start all over again. Pendrin?
Yes, it is Penderyn. It's the Welsh single malt in the X Port Tawny Cask.
Port. That's port, tawny port cask finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
And it's
Okay.
only, look how dark this is, and it's only 6 years old.
Oh, we're all looking.
Yeah.
We're looking.
And that ABV is just perfect. This is my
Look at
wheelhouse.
Greg. Oh
right
my
here.
God. I think he knows exactly what that is.
Yeah.
See,
This was
he tried something.
incredible.
So where did you find it?
So I got it. I got it locally from a guy I frequent,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this was the only one that he had in the export tawny. And so I told him, I said, I got to try it. I said, I've never had a Welsh whiskey before. I haven't had any of their other offerings. And there was another one that I was interested in, and he said he had a sample of this, and it was amazing. I said, I got to try it. So I picked it up.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is an amazing bottle, a Welsh whiskey. Yeah, you're gonna have to email me the bottle name and stuff like that. And but that is amazing. And I mean, even Greg said that because he might not have had that one, but he knew what you had when you held it up.
Yeah,
He knew.
it's absolutely incredible. It's one of the best single malts I've had, so far. And I've been into bourbon and rye for quite a while. I did used to drink. I used to drink Scotch, but it was a lot of blended Scotch. I've been getting into the single malts again. So I've been delving into Caholman and back into Lagavulin and a lot of the heavier Islas. And I do like those profiles. Lagavulin does an excellent job, I think, of different finishes. The Offerman cast, the one that you were talking about, the 11-year, that one's absolutely incredible too. But when I tried this, I was astounded. I was like, I've never had anything like it. It's everything in a one: the berries, the sweetness, the chocolate, the light citrus, the light maltiness on it. It's not a heavy malt either.
No, but I knew it was. When I called it on the offer, I said, it's like the Lagavulin. I'm getting this. It's like I was like something about it. There's something about. What's the proof? I said between 110 and 115. I can't. Hold on. There you go. Oh, 59? Holy smokes. Let me just highlight that hold that up again. Let me just highlight that one more time. Wow. 59. Okay. It does not drink warm, hot at all.
It doesn't.
It does not.
Tastes like
I'm going to say this.
Tastes like a Bond to me. It tastes
it's
between
like
100
the
to
Obtainium
105.
light whiskey. Yeah. Like the Obtainium light whiskey. John, cheers, brother. Wow. All I can say is one, thank you. This was a palate pleasing taste for sure.
Exactly. A happy anniversary. I wanted to make sure that you got this. I know you would appreciate this type of whiskey. When I got it, I was like, man, I
do.
I gotta try to get this to Anthony.
Well, this is a delight. This is a sheer delight. That whiskey is a sheer delight. Well, I didn't do too bad on the guess.
Yeah, you were pretty on it.
Well, like I said, I'm normally not that good. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Marty's shaking his head. And I think he's trying to get the same notes out of his glass of Dickel, but I don't think it's going to work.
Hey, I
He's
like
laughing.
whiskey too, man.
Marty's in the green room. He's just laughing in there. But I seen him nose, and I wanted to say, Marty, you're not going to get that out of Dickel. I swear to you.
Right.
Even the 15.
Well, this is one of those whiskeys, like, man, I don't know if you like what you can go to right after drinking this. Like, you're going to be ruined.
I don't know. Now that you got me at that, almost 60 ABV, nothing's going to compare.
I know. That's why I'm like, when I drink these, I'm like, I got to go to another single malt that's kind of close to this because it's just going to be completely different.
I'm telling you, story time. When I took that sip and that nose, it really reminded me of Christmas. It really did. That chocolate note was just pow with that sweetness, but the maple on there was just amazing. Amazing. That is for sure. Amazing.
Yeah, I know Penderin has some other offerings, so I'm interested into trying their other line, even though, this one might be pretty up there as far as their releases. And I didn't think it was too bad either. So I paid about 114 on the SRP on this thing, and I didn't, for what it is, I think it's incredible.
If you paid that for that, I'd pay it and not think twice about it. It's that good.
Yeah, it was a little higher than I usually like to spend on whiskeys, but man, this one was
no. That's you sharing that with me is fantastic, and I really do thank you. Even the other people in chat, that's a really good find to share, and it's a shame that's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to find that here in Vegas for sure. But
you might be able to. Like I said, it was like it just kind of fell into my lap, and I really hadn't had any other of their offerings, and this was my intro. So I'm looking forward to kind of delving into more of the single malts, especially from other than Scotland.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're not subscribed to Greg's Whiskey Guide, make sure that you go and over there, because he really does have some in-depth reviews, and you can reach out to him on his Instagram page and stuff like that, particularly if you have different questions or whatever. He is very good with help and guiding you through that journey. He knows his stuff when it comes to that. He is good, and he has tons of different reviews. So I've learned from him. Other people have learned from him, and you can too. He's a great resource.
This community is so awesome for that, and it's like everyone has like kind of a little bit of a specialty and always teaching other people more and more, and I absolutely love it. And I would cheers to Whiskey Nose right here. My glass is empty, but I got to get it refilled.
That's all right. He'll take a pause while you fill it. He's trust me.
Right. Can y'all hear me? Everything good?
Yeah. Sounds just like you, Marty.
Awful.
If it wasn't Fubard, we wouldn't know it was you.
I'm telling you, man, I've had some technical difficulties the last hour like a bandit. So no microphone, no computer.
So I'm back here like you did when you first started.
Pretty much. No volume.
See? I told these people there's going to be some stories, and there we go. Marty's going back to day one. Oh, speaking of day one.
At least the B522 video, it played for 30 seconds and it kicked it out. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Well, don't worry.
I'm not.
At some point, you'll figure it out.
Well, cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. Always good to have you, and thank you. Really.
Thank
nice
you.
Hair, Mike.
I guess I'll go ahead and pop out and let you guys do your thing. Let the
hang out and chat.
Don't go.
Yeah, I'm going to stick around. I'll be in the chat.
Okay. Don't head out.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Thank you, guys. Yep. Cheers.
Yep. Good to see you.
So, yeah, he didn't. I hope he didn't feel like he was being pushed out, because that's not the truth. But anyway, yeah, Marty, you're like back to square one with just the phone, no microphone, and
iPad.
Are you having flashbacks?
Hey, old school is the good school, Marty.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
You know, this truthfully is a delicious pour. This thing was amazing. My mouth is still salivating. I'm sorry.
What are we drinking?
Wow. It was that one that he sent me, that blind.
Oh, the blind. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jack, make sure you put that in chat, what that bottles was, so on and so forth. So I can remember, because I definitely want that. That's for sure. Peter. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is behind me. Those are some of my favorite little sippers. So, yes, sir, it is. It is. It's the Marsala cask. Sorry. It's the Marsala cask. And I
Wow.
love that thing. I saw the writer's tears and go, yes, it is. And then I just reread what you said. But it is delicious. That is for sure. But, you know, I almost put that on, but I got something better. You ready?
All right. Things I do
In my spare time.
Can't see the bottle. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Yep.
not.
Drink bourbon, buy bourbon, research bourbon. Where's
Yep.
the bottle chug bourbon? Think about bourbon, dream about bourbon, talk about bourbon.
Yeah. My wife picked that up as an early birthday present for me. She wanted me to wear it on the stream tonight. And I said, okay, I will. So
It's a good wife.
yeah. Well, you see what I got behind me, right?
I
She
do.
picked out a good bit of it and said, oh, you need to.
She's a keeper, Anthony.
That's for sure. That's for sure. But why is this thing doing that tonight?
So your computer crashed, Marty? Is that what you said?
No, Jenny needs it for a paper that's due at midnight, and then I uploaded that B55 or B522 video, and it played for like 30 seconds and just went out, gone off YouTube. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
What do you think? It might have been operator error?
You shouldn't have been in the nude.
It uploaded for an hour. It was premiering at 7:30, so I don't know what happened.
Oh, at your time. I got you.
It started, and then, like I said, it went for 30 seconds, or not quite that long, and it kicked.
Oh, I saw it posted there. Does it say it's only 30 minutes long?
No. It played for like 30 seconds, and then it disappeared. Screen went black. Then I go to my YouTube, and it's gone. So I'll have to upload it again.
Wonder what's going on there.
I don't know. I've never had one do that.
Wow. All right, there we go. My chat disappeared for a moment there. I'm like, what happened? It did. It just went boom, blanked. I'm like, anyhow.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. It's gone. I don't see it.
Bigger. Yeah, I know. Hawk was watching it, and he texted me, and he goes, what the hell? I said, dude, I don't know. He told me to upload it again. I'll try to do it again before Livewire.
Your whole channel's gone, Marty.
That's even better.
Just kidding. It's not. No,
YouTube
B5
probably caught up with him.
Oh, that's
YouTube
Larson.
probably caught up with him. But anyway,
I don't know. I'll fix it.
He'll figure it out. I guarantee it. He always does. Always does. Marty's got this under control. After he has a little bit more of that Dickel, he's going to be fine.
Dickel?
See, man, I'm doing some Kilcoman samples from the Big Daniel H.
You know, that's funny you should say that.
Oh, look at that. I
have Kilhoman right here in the I didn't pour it. Kilhoman STR.
Hey, Mike, you've had that before.
There we go. It
Mike,
wants to focus in on
me.
me.
A sample in the
but
what you call it, battle, and that
was
it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna crack that tonight, Marty. You better be there. What are we drinking, Anthony? This is your celebration stream.
Well, I'm telling you what, I don't know if I can top that last one by Jack. That's for sure. But let me finish it up here.
30 in the chat. Be sure you hit that thumbs up.
Wow, is that just so good? I'm telling you, it reminded me of Christmas when I took that first sip. I actually had to think about it a moment because that chocolate note just was like, bam. And that's why I paused when I took that for a second. I go, is he giving me Christmas? Is he giving me Christmas? It can't be. And anyway, it wasn't. But that chocolate note was just this boom with that sweet maple syrup thing. And that's what got it going in my head. And then almost like as I took that sip, is like the Guinness on the Lagavulin, the Offerman edition. And I said, it's something about it reminds me of that. So the malt is what was sending me back to that. And finished, I was like, man, this is a finish. But anyhow, neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Hold on here. We got to get the other half of Livewire on here, or it just won't be right.
Hey, what's up?
So let me clean off my palate here a little bit.
Congrats, Anthony, on a year, buddy.
Yeah, man.
You know, it literally has been a year, and it's funny that you know, you guys are a part of it. In other words, like I said, there's going to be some stories, but let's work on the pour that I got here. But right now, I'm going to finish what I've got in this Glen, and that's a little Lost Monarch. I don't know how it's going to rate after that wonderful pour that Jack just had got me, but I'm going to finish that off because it's sitting in this Glen.
Is that one the Boo-Rye? The Lost Monarch of Boo-Rye?
No.
Just a bourbon?
Oh, I'm like, and I said, yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
is that $40? Or is it more than that?
No more than that. Matter of fact, you can get Lost Monarch, Pipe Dream, and what's the other one here? Hold on.
I think I paid $37.
Emerald Giant. You can get them all three for under $100, so $99 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not a bad deal for those. And it took me a while to open up this Lost Monarch, and I just did it last week, and I'm like, why did I wait? But
well, you were doing a lot of slow bottle opens from Christmas and stuff.
Oh my gosh! Well,
anyway,
yeah, exactly.
Yep, Sugar Kitty gets them for 37 too. Yeah, I get them for about $37.
Yep. They started out right around $34.99, and they've creeped up a little bit, just because of everything else. It is jumped up. But anyway, you know, it's funny. I said I went back and I kind of watched that first live stream, and you know, of course, you were there, Mike, on my first stream, and trying to work out different things, and I'm laughing, you know, watching this thing and going, God, that camera was horrible. That was my Canon, and I'm trying to I was trying to get that thing to work right, but it was just too old to really mesh, and there was just so many problems that we all can relate to when you first started out. But oh my
Shane
gosh,
Long.
yes.
Oh, hey, you got me in.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to come to the green room.
Oh, well, I'm here.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God!
I
Hi,
see
Shane.
hey, bud.
Thank you.
I haven't seen you in so long, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Adam. Hi, Marty.
Hey, buddy.
Miss you guys a lot.
I see you're back
Yeah,
home.
man.
Say it again, Anthony.
I said you're back home.
I am for a week.
Mm-hmm. Boom! There's the
Hey,
other
hey.
one.
What?
Cheers, everyone. Good to
Cheers,
see you.
Pete.
Oh,
Cheers.
Cheers,
everyone.
Glad to
Happy,
see you.
happy 1 year, Anthony. Cheers to you, buddy.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. And
Yeah.
what a wonderful Glen this is. That's what I had that blind in.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whiskey Encore. Oh yes, sir. Oh
Cheech
yes,
is
sir.
slumming with us tonight.
Yeah, and it was capped appropriately.
There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
While
brother.
it was
with the anti-dickle cap.
exactly no dickle here. No dickle here. That is for sure.
Hey, there's
Oh,
Julie.
there's
Hey,
Julie.
Julie.
Gal.
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers.
Long time no see.
Mike. Cheers.
Those
Well, Cheech,
pictures look like fun.
I have to apologize. We didn't connect yesterday,
That's all right, buddy.
but I'm just going to go ahead and send those bottles to you.
Okay, we did hang out for 6 hours on Thursday though, so
We did have a lot of fun, and we did spend a lot of money. Well, I spent a lot of money.
yeah, you spent a lot. I spent some.
Yes. Yes.
Some.
Mhm.
I was,
Oh, guess what I found on the way home? Another one of those Highland Parks, but a different batch called the Gulf Coast.
Oh, no way.
Yes. So
Let
now I've got
the SOB.
2 of the Florida Highland Park batches.
That's crazy. I couldn't remember what they were. I was trying to tell Dane and Julie what they were, but it's those state batches of Highland Park.
Yeah.
can't
You want me to
remember.
go grab them real quick?
Be fun show and tell.
All right. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
What's
There
up,
you
Mike?
go.
Good to see you. Adam, good to see you, buddy. Marty, always good to see you, buddy.
hey, buddy.
Always good to be seen.
It is. I probably shouldn't be drinking whiskey. I've been drinking a lot of whiskey this weekend.
Yeah.
Woo.
I saw the
That's
pictures, Chiefs. That looked like fun.
Yeah, some of it.
Mhm.
Some of it was a lot of fun.
What you
That
remember?
was amazing. It's amazing.
It is amazing. But, it's funny. Like I was telling Mike just before you popped in, you may have heard that I was watching like some of the first streams I did in the video. Mike and stuff was there. But anyway, and I said earlier how far we all have come from the very first stream that we did and then moving forward. And I was thinking about the times that we spent offline just talking about how to do things and how to launch these channels and how to differentiate us between the rest of the people. And one of the key people in it who is busy moving, Scotch Down Under, for his original pub style type of stream to where, hey, here I am, sit down, relax, and boom, and
Yeah, definitely. Cheers to Ken, right? Cheers to Ken
absolutely
for inspiration.
Cheers, Ken. Inspiration. That's right. Ken was the inspiration that kind of lit the fuse, and we all kind of just went down the road. But I could remember talking with Mike, Big League Bourbon, we were talking about cameras and how to do the best stream and microphones and our earpieces and stuff like that. And, Cheech knows a lot about audio. If you guys don't know, he does know a few things about it. But I mean, we're all just trying to figure this out. And we all had hodgepodge equipment, and not that we still don't, but we've all I laugh because I'm like, God, I should probably take that video down.
No, you got to leave it up.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But you think that when you look at that and you laugh and you go, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Sorry, Shane. Didn't make you go out in the rain.
Oh, that's okay. So the one that you and I found was this one.
Hold on.
So this one is Highland Park. It's a 15-year-old at 115.6.
Beauty.
Oof.
Then I found this one. It's called the Gulf Coast Edition.
There you go.
Look at that color.
Wow.
This one is an 11-year-old, 65.8 ABV,
Wow.
131.6.
There you go.
Wow, it's like a cast string.
Yeah. But notice,
Kind of
the
like one.
labels are different.
Yeah, totally different.
Oh wow.
Labels and color for sure.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Shane, on hanging out with me and having a good luck charm and helping you find all that
You're not
amazing
wrong.
whiskey.
I did find another Clyde Mays, but they wanted 150, so I let it be.
Yeah. Hey, that one you found at 120 the other day that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that.
The 13-year?
No,
No,
the 12.
12
Oh, nice.
still
12.
sitting on the shelf.
Which is still good. I will tell you the 13 is better.
They're both
personally.
really good.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, what are y'all
The
drinking
handle.
tonight? Did I miss
Right
it?
now it's a hodgepodge. I'm finishing up some Lost Monarch. And
Okay.
I'm just drinking Lost Monarch.
What is that, Shane? Hold on. So how did I know?
From
Yeah.
Indiana.
How did I know it would be something like that?
Buddy, this stuff is so good. So good.
Hey,
I still have half that sample.
Well, this is I had him ship me another bottle. Here's the old bottle.
Yeah, so that's after it sat for longer, right?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to compare them. I wanted to see what this new pole, because it sat for an extra couple months compared to the old. It actually got better. I was shocked. Really good.
What's the timeline on that one, Shane?
I'm sorry?
What's the timeline on that bottle for you?
It's really waiting on me. It's dumped, ready to be bottled. I got to get some of these other. I got to get the Starlights out from underneath my feet. So I'm either giving them away or dumping them down the drain, one or the other. I don't know, something.
Shit.
I'm just kidding, by the way.
So
Go ahead.
do you have a way to do a giveaway tonight, Anthony?
I am not actually.
Well, if you did,
It's
I'd
just-
throw a Starlight in there.
No, I'm just.
I was like,
It's just hang, chill, talk, have a drink. Nothing like that. It's just
I'm doing a little
good time.
port finish after this cognac. We're going to do
Man.
the Starlight, then our Storytime port finish, which is 6.5 year, and then the 14-year haystack.
Ooh, buddy.
I love that haystack, you son of a bitch.
I know you do. That may or may not show up in Colorado with me.
Man, I love that. Julie L., you should pop on here and make an appearance to congratulate Anthony on 215 subs.
1,000.
Yeah.
1,000.
Mhm.
215.
So what do you feel like is your highlight or your favorite part of this, kind of first year that you've been through, Anthony?
What I've enjoyed most is the community in general. You guys, everybody in chat, and really what was overwhelming is some of the samples I've got, like the ones from JD Bourbon Approach when he sent me that, and which they were all amazing. I mean, the generosity, just the people in this community, and the support that you get from this community has been, honestly, it has been more than I had ever expected. Just really. And the people that come on and listen to all of us stammer about different whiskeys and so on and so forth, I just find it amazing. I just find it amazing. I really, really do. And I just love talking about the whiskey. To me, that's the bottom line. I mean, yeah, we all kind of hash the same stuff from one thing to another, but when it comes down to it, there's a definite affection for this product behind me, behind us all. Well, Shane is probably in front of him right now, but oh yeah, and Big Vic, that's right. You got your shirt. Without a doubt. I mean, it's just amazing. And then, when you have people like, Whiskey Wars show up, I mean, come on.
What's up,
How
Sean?
lucky can you be?
John.
How lucky can you
What's
be?
up, fellas? How we doing?
Perfect, man.
How you
Perfect.
doing?
Well, Anthony, I already said in chat, but congrats on 1 year. It's been great getting to know you, and I know we're going to do many, many more streams together, and I'm looking forward to it, man. And hopefully we'll get you a bunch more subs here soon.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Well, let me pour some
Dan,
so I can
thank
rock
you
a
for
little
popping on, Dan. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. And I know how you guys love that wild turkey honey and tea. So Keep it on, man. That's for sure.
You know what? You know what's amazing is you have 215 subs, right? 217 somewhere in there, Anthony, and 35 people watching right now.
That's a pretty good damn ratio.
That
It is.
ratio of subs to viewers is probably the best in whiskey tube, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say, like I said, none of us could do it without these people that are in the chat and the people that are watching us. And I was really honored that Jack made his first appearance on Bourbon Neophyte. His first ever live stream appearance. He came on here. You know, he presented me with a sample blind that was absolutely phenomenal and just absolutely delicious. Just delicious. So, I mean, that's an honor in itself. You know, somebody that comes on your stream, never been on a live before, steps out of their comfort zone, boom, you know.
I was gonna say, Anthony, I think you've given other people that opportunity. I think Sherry G, her first live appearance might have been on your channel. That was my first live interaction with her was on your channel. So that was really cool.
I do believe it was.
Yeah.
Well, HBR even popped on. I never asked him, but he had popped onto a stream, and I was like, holy smokes! You know, Jason had popped on before. Trev, My Bourbon Journey. I mean, come on! I mean, I was just shocked. And they'll tell you that they'll be the first to say we're not.
One day you'll get some class on here.
What's that?
Maybe one day some classy people will show up.
Well, yeah, maybe one day
Not if we
Julie
keep showing up.
I mean, you talk about class. When you get Julie on there, I mean, come on. That's that. What can I say?
This whole screen looks better with just having Julie in chat.
That's true. And you
Probably
know,
some truth to that.
we're missing Trish in Whiskey Mountains.
Yeah, where the heck is Adriana?
Well, she might be working. She does that once in a while.
I know
And
she
I'm
works
kidding,
on
Adriana.
Sundays. I will say Adriana is.
Did somebody say something about classy people joining the stream?
Yeah, we're still waiting.
I'm out. See you guys.
Great. Now I'm not the good looking one.
Cheers, Anthony. Congratulations.
Cheers. But you know, and then
Good to see you, Scott.
to have this group of new people that are coming up now, and I just think it's amazing because I think that we help them make that decision. You know, from just part of Marty, you Mike and Adam, Cheech, Whiskey Wars and stuff like that. Shane, bringing up other groups of people to develop a channel in their own way. Scott, you've been streaming now live on your own channel for how long?
Since March, early March.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And again, it's a work in progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can I just say, I really hope Dan L comes on at some point as well.
Yeah.
I know we have little hope, but yeah.
We need both likes. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he's even watching. I haven't been reading chat or anything.
Oh, he's there. Dan's right there.
We got a host in the host.
Good
What's
day,
up,
good day.
Alex.
How's it going, everyone? Congrats, Anthony.
Dude.
1 year of dealing with us. Right on.
Dan, I wasn't
Yeah.
even reading chat. I don't know what you mean.
But like I said, I just think it's a great community, and it's always a good time, and especially with all of you guys. You know, going back to the beginning when I was sitting at home just before I really got into doing this, when I really started back into bourbon and scotch, I was sitting home because I had rotator cuff surgery, and I started going down that wormhole of YouTube. And then I discovered ADHD whiskey. I discovered Mash and Drum, Bourbon Journey. Of course, shelf turds, and they're not shelf turds now, but it just, I'm like, holy smokes, look at this. And then oh, I got to go get some of this. I got to go get some of this. I got to go get some of this. And then it just set the hook.
Sorry.
And away it went. That's really pretty much it. I've always had an affection for it. I just didn't realize there was so much or so many people out there that enjoyed the same thing the way we do. You know what I'm saying? And who are enthused by it like we are.
Yep.
And you know, there is a new Australian
Yes, there is.
whiskey tube pub that just showed up.
Yes.
What?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
What's that? I don't know anything about that. How did that get by me?
Simon?
Simon just
Oh,
started
really?
a channel.
He's only got 50 subs, so that's probably why you haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
Well, I need to go sub. Do we know the channel? Somebody got a link?
Yeah,
I'll go
I'll
sub to Simon's
post
channel.
a link here just
Okay.
so you can find it.
Yeah,
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He was on with me last night.
Whiskey of the West? Whiskey of the West? Somebody
Yeah,
tell me.
He's covering for Ken while he's down. So
Oh, that's awesome, though. That's
Yeah.
way to step up, Simon.
Yeah,
That's
he's doing
awesome.
it just like Ken too. Comes from
Yeah.
our streams, opens his stream, and keeps going.
Yeah.
But he's going to have to
Exactly.
figure it out because how do you power blackout when you're the one running the channel?
Oh, that's true. Need some sort of autopilot
you
or
just let
something.
it stream for 24 hours, and whoever's
Yeah,
on
he
gets
could set
to
the
come
new
on.
record for stream length, you know, the
Mhm.
Piper Ben.
You need like
He'll wake up, fart, and then turn the stream off.
you need a dash button just so when you put down your head, it just that's it.
There we go.
Chris is
53
working on finding
subscribers.
another admin just to be able to shut it down for him. So
Let's put a
Maybe,
blind
maybe Ken can get a bot to do it.
Yeah. Like
Yep,
an OBS, like you can only go 3 hours and then it just automatically shuts off.
Yeah.
Or 15 hours. It's Australia. They probably go for longer.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Ken can't. Ken does
Right.
not have a problem. Especially when he does his 24-hour stream.
I miss Ken.
Yeah, shout out.
He was
to-
on
shout out to
yesterday.
Ken, by the way. Cheers, Ken.
Yeah,
Hope
Ken.
everything goes good with your mood, buddy.
yeah, he everything has not gone well so far. I know he has fallen through his ceiling at least one time.
He was just putting in a skylight.
Yeah,
I don't think that was the plan, though.
No,
Yeah, I don't think it was supposed.
It's person shaped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
person shaped skylight.
Aren't they going
it's
into
like
winter
got
right
arms
now?
and legs.
Are they going into winter? Seems like a terrible time to do it.
Yeah.
Since I finished that last pour, I gotta see what else I want.
Let's do it, Shane.
Ooh,
All
I'm gonna
right.
do Starlight. I'm gonna do it.
I haven't had this will be my first crack on it since it's been bottled. I've only had it at the distillery.
That's the port finish, Adam. You got there?
Yeah. Fortnite.
Okay, yeah, I'll join you in that.
What am I starting my night off with? Freaking that.
Yeah. 110.
Hey, Simon's got 60 subscribers now.
Nice.
Just like
Dude,
that.
he had under 50 earlier today, and it went over 50 while he was streaming. That's pretty cool.
That is. I just gave him maybe one or two more.
I talked to him right before I hopped on here, and he was at 51. So that we went up 9 in 20 minutes. That's pretty
His
awesome.
tabs was putting- he was like messaging people, "Hey, come check out Simon's channel."
Yeah.
Everybody put
exactly.
their
Exactly.
holy.
Oh, that sounded good.
I'm telling you,
That's
that
Canadian
was
weather.
something else.
That's
I-
Canadian weather. Canadian weather makes them tight.
Is that the case? Well,
Always wondered.
So you know, Moose, we had 3 inches of snow yesterday or day before yesterday.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Thanks for
Parts of
keeping that over
Colorado
there,
had
though. Like,
feet.
I did not need that here.
We did
Yeah.
not
No.
get that.
mm,
We haven't
Not me.
stopped raining. It's been nothing but rain here. Like we have sandbags across the on the river system. The water's way up.
Yeah, we don't want your toilets doing that again.
No. No.
Oh, that's crazy.
You just got to keep the wife out of there so the toilet never does that again.
Breathe, AZ. Yeah, Simon's good dude. Had fun with it last.
Just because Stacy's there, I'm going to pour my next pour of the Redbreast 12 cast strength.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Do
a
a
good
little
one.
Irish for Stacy since she's there. Let me open this thing up here. I don't think I've sipped this in a while, but I'm going to remedy that right now.
It's going to come down to a time that we're never going to touch our red breasts because they're going to be too expensive.
That's for sure.
That's true, or you might not be able to say
Drinking,
that
my
on
breath is
YouTube.
gonna get real red. You can touch them whenever you want, Alex.
Shane's breasts
I knew
are
that was
already
coming.
red for different
He wants the
reasons.
motorboat. Shane.
Never mind. As tall as I am, I probably can motorboat just standing next to it. Just
Mike with the visual.
I don't even want to think about it. I
You're
wish
both
he never
big,
would have
Alex.
said that.
yeah. Petting my head.
Oh goodness.
For some reason, I keep thinking about that
Son of a bitch.
that scene in 16 Candles where she's dancing with the little Asian guy.
Long duck dong.
Yeah.
Long duck dong.
His face is just buried.
Yeah.
Long duck dong.
Whatever happened to Molly Ringwald? She disappeared.
I don't even know.
Turned 18.
Yeah. She was not attractive after she turned 18. Yeah.
Right.
Didn't she move on to like Family Life or something?
Yeah, I think she just got out of the acting game.
Wow.
She was
Well,
that
she
was
was
a rat pack, right?
Failed out. It just didn't work anymore.
The Brat Pack, yeah.
Brat Pack. Yeah.
Brat
I will
pack.
say
That's
this,
what it was.
the-
Yeah, the Brat Pack. Yeah.
The red breast 12 calf strength was a good lift up from the Lost Monarch. It paired well, even though it's a lot higher proof. Wow, that was really good. And I think I should have probably had that after I had the blind from Jack. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's really good.
Don't touch my red.
Really good. I'm so glad I made that choice. And I just looked back and I said, oh, Stacy's here. Let me do a little Irish whiskey. So
Roll over.
wow, that's really good. I like the higher proof for sure, without a doubt. It is just
I'll be right
what
back.
I was looking for.
I got to deal with
Oh,
my
what are you
dog.
drinking?
All right, Al.
What was? Okay.
Shane, you got any thoughts on the Starlight? Going back to it?
Yeah, so something I didn't. Oh, never mind.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Hey, y'all.
it's Dan Like.
Yeah, funny. Yeah, after I guilted you into saying nice try recovering there, though.
Dan and his sidekick. No, just kidding.
Hey, let me know if we're echoing because my mic's been messing up. I can switch.
You sound great.
Yeah, sounds all right.
Yeah, all right. Let's have Cheech about making comments about when someone asks.
Okay, I'm going to clear that up right now. I'm
It was
still
funny.
stunted from last night.
Most of it was fun.
I'm still stunted from last night. I'm still in disbelief. I have not woken up from that dream yet. So I had literally the best experience in my life when it comes to whiskey.
That's not what you said until you found out we were in channel.
Oh,
That's not true. You knew. He knows that.
yeah.
You knew
When I said it, I was like, that didn't come out right. But I
He
was
said
like,
some of it was fun. I'm like, well, tell us what part we screwed up on and we'll work harder next time.
Do
But
I
hey-
have to share the picture of the bottles on the table that was posted? That
yeah.
What about the picture?
there was a
He wants to
picture
share
of
it.
those bottles on the table
Yeah.
I saw on Facebook today. I was like, wow.
That wasn't even all of
That
it.
wasn't even all.
But hey, before we forget,
Yeah.
congratulations on your year. That's why we
Yes,
stopped by.
Anthony.
So, Anthony, thanks.
Here's Anthony.
And Julie, yep. And because you guys had, was it last Sunday? You guys were mixing the American honey and tea. So
It was Saturday, yeah, I think.
Saturday, I knew it was something like that. I remember you talking about it. So I did a little episode on it before my stream last week and explained to everybody how I make it and what to do. And if you wanted to add some berries to it, like a strawberries or blueberries or anything you want, you can add it to there. But I don't like it that way per se. I've had it. And I had a few emails back. People said, oh my God, that's actually really good. I go, isn't it? And it's inexpensive. It's everywhere. You can find
Oh yeah,
it.
it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. And it's a really nice summertime drink. It just is. And I was dead set against it until my father poured it in a glass for me.
That's awesome.
It is.
Well, he loves sweet tea. He loves it.
I'm a sweet tea junkie. And I don't know if you guys heard the story, but I've told it. First time I really had grits was in a Waffle House. And then And then they brought me the sweet tea, and holy smokes.
Then you're diabetic.
Oh my gosh. Well, no, I'm not yet. Let's say that yet. I've been pre-diabetic for 20 some years, and I just fell out of that category. And the only thing different is I've been drinking more of this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, Mike, I'm sorry. I had to tag along with Julie, but she don't know how to use a computer, so I just.
Thanks for bringing Julie in, Dan.
I brought her in. I'm going to hang out with her for protection just here for a little while.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eric's not on here. You should be fine.
Yeah, but we did have some fun with Cheech, and that picture was what was already on the table. Some of it we had put up already.
Right.
But, Cheech is a real gracious guest because he has this thing he does, and not every guest over has been this way, but Cheech pours the smallest. It's way better off letting him pour, because when I pour, I was pouring him way more. But when Cheech pours himself, it's crazy. He can get it to 0.15.
Yeah, 15 milliliter.
He gets it the smallest pour exact every time, and because he wants to drink multiple bottles, right? Rather than going crazy with one, he wants to try as much stuff as he can. And he's so gracious, because sometimes other people don't get it, right? You just pour, and it's like a 3-ounce pour.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, that's going to be it. But
well, I was faced with a herd of unicorns. A unicorn's supposed to be a singular item. No, I was surrounded by unicorns. They were everywhere.
Bourbon heaven.
Yeah, apparently they meet the likes and they just reproduce.
Yeah, they hang out there.
We're running low on
unicorns.
I wish that's the way it happened.
Yeah, we're getting
nice.
pretty soon. There'll be a guest over, and there'll be just a lot of regular bottles because we're running out of the other stuff. The market, the way it is, not everything's. Usually I just replace stuff when it's gone, but not in this climate. It just doesn't make sense. Like when I'm out, I'm gonna be out for a long time.
We better make the trip soon, Mike.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll be there tomorrow, guys.
Got so much stuff to do. But it was fun. We had a great time.
One of the first videos I really started to watch was watching ADHD Whiskey, Matt. And he just made me laugh. I mean, just continuously laugh in the beginning when he got into it. And then the stream he did from your guys' house when you had him down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was rolling. I mean, I just thought, what a good time. What
It was fun.
And that's one of the things I was saying to these guys earlier is that that's the first thing that drew me to him and a few other channels. But back when he was ADHD fishing, I was laughing at him. Didn't make the connection right away. It took me a little bit, and then I realized, holy smokes, it's the same person.
Oh, you watched the fishing channel?
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know him then.
He never told you.
I got it.
He's the one.
I got to say, the best thing that Matt ever done was turn me on to the likes. That's how I found you guys, was through Matt, and I'm glad it did. So yeah.
We're glad. We're glad.
Porter.
Yeah, that stream. It's funny you mentioned that stream because Cheech and I somehow that came up in conversation when Cheech was over here. Oh, it's because of the getting stuff off top of the bar. He's like, I've seen that bar in a video, and you standing on top of it.
Dude, that's the first thing that popped in my head when Anthony said that.
I'm still looking for those shoes,
the bar that night.
That was the one.
Well, he climbed up it to get bottles.
Well, we were talking about
get down from there, you're gonna fall, or something.
We were talking about how carried away it got, and I was telling him the next day we ended up
The
I think it
giveaways.
was somewhere around 160 whatever samples, and all of them were like crazy. Even the stuff I said I'm not going to include, I gave multiple samples away. But I was telling Cheech, it was like one thing we didn't think about besides the crazy amount of whiskey. It cost us like $700 in shipping charges to send the samples out, and then we didn't have boxes. That didn't count. We had to go buy a bunch of those 4x4 boxes, and then buy all this stuff, and then the amount of time it took to just do those, label those, and pack. It was fun, but it was crazy.
Amazon ran out of sample bottles after that.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, y'all probably watched that stream and thought, these people, first time on YouTube, like morons or whatever, but nope, it's just us.
I'm still looking for those shoes, Dan. I'm still looking for those shoes.
Oh, I've got, yeah.
That's how we always are.
And that's one of the things I like about these channels that are here now. I mean, this is how we are. This is us. You either like it or you don't. And like I said, I've watched your streams quite a few times and laugh. and just laugh. And jumping in the pool. I was like,
Well,
yeah, I know.
you can't laugh at it. There's damn sure no other value in it. You better be able to get a laugh, otherwise it's a complete waste of time.
Well, I'm just saying, everybody that's on here is genuine.
I agree.
Genuine. There's no.
Except for Cheech, you just talk shit about us right after you left our house.
You're gonna break my sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
change.
suck. I'm sorry.
I'll forward you the text he sent me, Dan.
Yeah, you should.
Just,
It has nothing to do with anything. I haven't texted you in days.
Oh my god!
Listen, I had a great time. I'm still a little stunted from the experience. I'm not as sharp
Julie
as I
actually
was.
paused y'all's live and said, I was inside. She paused it and she said, come here for a second. And she said, what the hell did Cheech just say?
I just misspoke. That's all. I thought I was being sarcastic and funny, but I was just dull.
Anyway.
But my thing is none of us would be here if it wasn't really for the people that we have in chat. That's the bottom line.
I agree.
And they are the true supporters of us and follow us A to B to C. So, they know that Livewire Whiskey's on after me. I'm the pre-show. They go over there. And same thing, when Bourbon's on and he does his show and Pitch Hitter Whiskey Lounge, he fills in for somebody's off or whatever, or just does his thing. Scott, fifth quarter. Come on. I just think it's terrific. I'm kind of stammering a little bit because I'm just excited about it, because this is just a great community, and the people that make it great are the people that are in this chat right now, day in, day out. Day in, day out.
That's the great little people like Adriana.
After our last stream, and I think we talked about this when Cheech was over, but like sometimes we'll just like, Julie goes back and watches part to read like comments we missed, and we'll read like how much fun people are having and them talking about how much fun they're having. It's just like, it's such a great feeling knowing, and you guys all get it because you're on channels, but it's such a great feeling when you see that people genuinely are having a good time and they enjoy their Thursday night or whatever night you're on, doing kind of, it's so homely, but it's so amazing. Like reading the comments after, like, makes you feel good, a little worthwhile.
Sorry guys, I haven't been on there for a while. Kind of dried up on the dad jokes.
Where have you been, Alex?
I'm in between two houses right now. We're doing rentals on a new house I just bought. So
that's right.
But it's okay. We've been a little drunker on our last couple of live streams. Have been rough.
I started playing games instead of doing
drinking games or chat. It's got. So I didn't tell you about that last one real quick. Not that when we were doing the Jason Busey. Thank you all for doing that fundraiser last time, and it got like really crazy. We put him into meaning all of us, put him into the semifinals. I think only Cheech knows this, but if you guys were in there and you remember, I was reading my email. What? I was reading my email and I said that I got that email from the Choppers thing wanting to verify the credit card, right? After the stream, I was like, it's asking me to fill out this DocuSign thing verifying the charges, because I put all the super chats you guys paid in there and stuff. And right when the stream got off, I drank a Stag Junior, I'm pretty toasted, and right when the stream was about to go off, who was it that said that typed for me not to forget? Blake's like, Dan, please don't forget to fill out that form. So stream ended, I'm squinting at the screen, just drunk, open the DocuSign, it's asking me all these questions, I'm filling it out, and then I hit send, and then it sends the preview, and I was like, what the hell number did I type in for my credit card number? Like, you have to type in that what credit card you used for all the charges, and I typed it, I fat fingered, so I didn't verify it. I did the opposite. Like, I put wrong credit card numbers in verification, so I was panicking, drunk, that I'd ruined Busey's thing. I'm like, I just basically said it was fraudulent, because I typed all the wrong stuff in. But then I sent him like 6 different emails saying, look, this is really me. I fat fingered. I can't fix the DocuSign. And I was sweating all night long that those votes didn't count because of what I had just done drunk. But then they emailed me back and fortunately and said, thank you very much, and sent me a new DocuSign, and I fixed it. But it's hard to do that toasted,
Yeah.
Hey, so is he still in the finals? Is that still happening right now?
Yeah, but it's rough right now. Like, Dan Shook did that fundraiser yesterday on Double Point Day, and I know a lot of people donated and we donated stuff, and it didn't move him up from 7th place.
He's still in 7th. I just checked.
Yeah, out of 8. Like, I think there was like $1,000 in that Shook's giveaway yesterday, and there were double points. And then a lot of people like I know Dan and us and Blake and Cheech. I mean, people donated on the side of the event that doesn't even counted in that number, and he didn't move. He stayed at 7th place out of 8.
Wow.
So you think about how much money it would take just to get him to 6th place or 5th place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get him first.
Well, I mean, it's $100,000 bike, and out of 110,000 people, there's 8 people left. So it's pretty competitive.
Yeah.
My
We
guess
should
is
start
that
doing
might be
fundraisers
well
where
over
we put the money aside and just buy a bike.
Yeah, right.
I mentioned that last night.
Yeah, we got to get close. But I think like a lot of these people look like they have corporate sponsorships, and I showed him that one guy's got an ad in the local paper in his town that they wrote an article about this guy, the guy that's in first place. I think they wrote an article that local guy winning the thing, and so who knows how much donation and
The whole town's behind him.
Yeah.
It's like, it was like the bourbon community, we did good, but I don't know. I don't know what we're up against
I
right
think it'll
now.
take a little bit more than us.
Yeah, than our community.
Yeah, if only we could get his story out about hitting a deer and all that. That would
Yeah.
definitely
He changed his picture to an old, like, it looked like a Navy
The
picture.
Navy picture, yeah.
You'll notice that instead of his picture, it's like a picture of when he's in his 20s and his military stuff to kind of help. But
That's
Good
when he was
God.
svelte.
Could you imagine somebody his size, like in a Navy bunk?
he's a big man. Julie asked me the other day what he did for a living, and I told her he was a florist.
We expanded on that a little bit last night.
I did. I was like, it's like dead serious. But it's like, oh, he's a florist.
So it's funny. I have a friend
Jason's dainty flower arrangements.
Yeah.
who's Jason's size, but was in the Navy and in nuclear submarines. So what he was then and what he is now definitely isn't the same person. And so I used to tease him. He goes, "This is so they can't stuff me back in that sardine can." He says, "I wouldn't fit through the hatch anymore." And I laughed. And he looked at me and I go, "You're serious?" And he looked at me and goes, "Yeah."
Yeah, I mean, I hope he does. I hope he goes forward. It's just, I mean, everyone I think I know is giving as much as they can, and like nothing now is moving them. So I think it's going to take some substantial like corporate sponsorship or donations or something.
Well,
bottle chug.
Hey.
Oh, water. Gotcha.
You know, at least
Don't worry, that's not whiskey, it's wine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
But, so Dan and Julie, your first stream, go back to your first stream that you did compared to where you are now. What do you think? Because I commented on mine and I thought, God, I should delete that sucker, but I didn't. Because everybody says
we went through the same thing as everyone. Like we said, we were never going to edit when we first started, and we did it all with the iPhone. We streamed from an iPhone, so obviously the quality was complete crap. But I think everybody looks back and realizes how bad their quality was. And I think I got a comment. I think it was actually Sugar Kitty, first person comment about the audio sounds like crap. That was like my first comment ever about how bad the audio is. But I don't know. I think we just, even when we go back and watch them, like our thing was always focusing on chat. And I think that's what we try and do now is focus more on chat, what's going on. So I don't know that, I mean, obviously there's more people in the chat now and we're a little more comfortable, but our content was atrocious then. But
yeah, it's weird you asked that question because I was just watching old videos last week. And I was looking at like our angles were weird and like the way we had the camera looking down.
like selfie mode, like
yeah.
But we did our first videos were actually a joke because like the first ones we did were just us wedding the video. We just us. They're still on the channel, but it was us like playing in the backyard, like naked and afraid version where we looked like we were naked, but we weren't. We were like whiskey hunting, but it was a kind of a mock on naked and afraid.
I remember those.
Whiskey. So we just did those. It was freezing out. It was freezing outside. It was like in the 30s. For us, that's freezing. And then like the next one was us just making fun of whiskey tasting notes, where we just said everything tastes like whiskey or bourbon. That's the only tasting notes. So it kind of started off as like a parody or a mock, and then we just got into taking a little more serious. But honestly, we haven't done it. We did in 2.5 months. I think we've done one content video.
Really, I think what
a little
happened
lazy.
is we wanted to hang out one night and nobody was streaming.
But it is how it
And
started. Somebody canceled the
like,
stream, and we're like, we want to hang out with everybody, and we couldn't. So
and
we
we were
just,
like, we really wanted to be in chat. So Dan was like, we'll just do one.
I didn't know how to do it. I was like, let's
People
just,
came. I
Yeah.
was like,
yeah, that's how it started. But Yeah,
You
sure.
haven't looked back since.
What's that?
And you haven't looked back since.
No, really, we did get really lazy, like I said, on
look back
content.
every Friday morning. Never again.
Yeah, we're not streaming anymore, Dan.
Every Thursday, no, every single Thursday night ends with Julie saying that was our last stream ever. Everyone. And then I tell her it's not as bad. It's like, hey, I've seen Adam pass out on stream. I mean, come on. It's like, like I was like, it's not as bad as you think. And then every morning she watches it and she laughs and says, okay, it's not that bad. But they really, nearly 100% of our Thursday nights end with her saying that was the last one.
Yeah.
Anthony, I'll be.
Could be worse, Julie. Could be worse.
I know you can say that.
You pulled an Eric Thompson
Validation.
once. I don't remember what stream it was, but we were watching one and you. I thought
Oh, it was
Eric.
multiple streams, multiple.
The one we watched not that long ago. I was like, hey, it looks like Eric there. He's going to go. He's out. Like, you pop back up and start laughing again.
Last week, Adam told me, I'll shut it down. You can jump off early. And then he goes AWOL for an hour and a half of the stream, taking a nap.
Was you watching the eclipse though? Like you went outside and just
I was watching that eclipse a few times, and
Well, you know, like I said, we all have these stories, and I said earlier before you two got on, Dan and Julie, that you know we had sidebars on different streams, and you know Mike and I, Adam, Shane, Cheech, Big League Bourbon Battalion, you know Marty, and we were talking about how we're going to do this or that, and but the pub style, the way that I do it, and the rest of the people here do it, really seem to me. I like this format, you know, different channels on another channel like this.
Well, I think
that really shows great support. I'm sorry, go ahead, Marty.
I was going to say, I think the greatest thing that I take away, and I know I speak for you because we talked about this on the phone, and Mike and Shane, all of us, is the relationships we've made with each other from this, and that's really cool. I enjoy that. I enjoy the friendship made. I enjoy the phone conversations, the text messages, the streams together, people commenting on our videos. That to me, it's about the friendships, and I think that's what. When we started, I didn't expect all that, and now that we have it, it just makes it all worthwhile, and very grateful for all those. So,
who are you again?
Yeah, Just kidding. Love you, man.
But
like you never call me anymore.
Humbling us.
Oh, dear.
Marty, just give it back to him.
Marty knows I love him.
Marty,
Well played, sir. Well played.
I like to pick on the fat guy. Go ahead.
And you know what I say too is my hat's off to Marty. Let me tip my hat to Marty right there, because he went back to old school. Back when he first started. I mean, sucky video, he'll tell you, sucky sound, the whole 9 yards. He wants to relive that experience.
Yeah, he went right back to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. You and your mic.
Never forget your roots, Marty.
And he poured himself a glass of Dickel. Come on. Well, wait a minute. No, is it blackened? Isn't it blackened? Marty?
Oh, you're pretty. Yeah, Marty's he knows how to take it back.
Marty, I was being nice talking about friendship.
You should have known better.
I remember in the day Marty would chug that bottle of blackened just so he could get rid of it, so he didn't have to drink it anymore.
Yeah, Marty's taking back everything he said about everybody he met right now.
Marty, I appreciate your friendship, buddy. Cheers.
So how many on the stream
Your
right
audio's
now?
kind of shit tonight, bud.
How many on the stream right now have an E.H. Taylor?
Say that again, Anthony.
You said how many have an EH
How many
Taylor?
have an E.H. Taylor? Either a small batch, single barrel, whatever. Is it
Wait,
Grain of the
there's
gods.
more than just small batch?
They'll make a difference.
You drank Grain of the Gods and 4 grain yesterday, so Cheech
I'm
is.
gonna grab it.
We drink it.
Anthony, turn up your mic.
Is my
Anthony,
E.H. Taylor
can you turn your
small
mic up?
batch? Because I haven't had that in a little bit. Oh, by the way, people, did I show you guys this fine specimen right here?
Is that a cigar?
That thing can play Wipeout all by itself.
It's a drumstick. It's a
The
drumstick.
whiskey encore stick.
Yeah.
Let me
You
just-
did not show it, but
There you go.
I heard about it.
See that right there?
Yeah.
right. This is an original.
I need a second
work,
pick,
baby. I was so happy when I got
You have
this
to earn a
package,
pair.
I forgot about it. And when
That
came
stick
in the mail,
played Tom Sawyer. How many drinks in were you?
Oh, Cheech, you want me to show the other thing?
I don't know. If you want to show it, you can share it. Nobody else has ever seen it, so
Okay,
except for
I'll
one other person who might be in chat. Ruben has seen it.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Hurry
it.
up and get out of the garbage.
Okay.
Shut up. Elon, what is wrong with you?
Hey, Anthony,
Shame on me.
turn up your mic if you can. You're quiet.
Yeah, it's a little quiet.
Who's this?
Anthony.
Oh yeah.
can you hear me now?
Julie, this sounds kind of being mean. I mean, we can't have both nice people on this. We can't both be
Can
nice.
you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Good, bad, indifferent.
You could go even more, and it would be
You can
okay.
go out. Yeah, go up.
Anthony, we're special. We got special gifts.
now,
for
Mike?
Cheech.
Is he
Somebody
good?
has to hold it in front of the camera. Cheech gave us this last
Can
night.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Hey, can you zoom in on me so I can show this what Cheech gave us? It's not gonna. My
Well,
camera's not set up.
can you not hear us?
Really?
Is that
Anthony, can you solo
Anthony,
Dan and
solo
Julie?
the likes.
Yes. Hold on. Let me get there. Here we go. There
I'll
you
try.
go.
There you go. You can kind of see it.
Can you pull it back some?
It's not gonna focus. in
Cover
good.
your eyes,
I
Julie.
see it.
Is that a concert ticket?
It looks like it, yes. But it's a Cheech. It says VIP front row, an evening with whiskey encore, one more pour, Madison Square Gardens. It has March 13th, his anniversary date on it and stuff, and pretty cool.
His daughter's birthday. Like, it's got different.
Easter eggs.
It's
Yeah.
got little Easter eggs in it and stuff. So
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Little
If anybody's ever seen a Madison Square Garden ticket, that's a legit ticket.
And it's in a plaque.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a cool gift.
So that's
That's all.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a cool gift. Very cool gift.
Oh, that's
So-
very cool.
that's gonna go. We'll put it up here somewhere.
E.H. Taylor small
All right,
batch
did
is
you want us
very
to get an
popular.
E.H. Taylor while I'm up here, Anthony?
You can pick
Yeah,
any
grab an
E.H.
E.H.
Taylor you
Taylor.
want. Julie.
Yeah, just grab whichever one of those
Grab
tornadoes.
whatever.
I grabbed the rye.
The unicorn ones are in the other on display out in the front
Yeah,
where
they
people
are.
come in the house
Can
and
you
stuff.
see some people flaunting it in front of me? Barrel proof.
Cheech is
Let me
going
see.
with the barrel proof.
You know.
Each is whipping it out right in front
I
of
probably
everybody.
shouldn't drink barrel proof whiskey tonight. Just saying.
Yes, you should.
Hey, hair of the dog.
I need to
Cheech.
recover at some point.
Hair of the dog. Cheech.
What's recovery?
I had that at brunch this morning. Hair of the dog.
Come on, Dan. We got cheers,
That
bud.
drumstick played hair of the dog once.
Some
Really
people
did.
think they have a problem. Cheech.
Cracking it?
Golly. What batch
You're
is
gonna make
that?
him believe that. Stop. He's explained himself enough.
Hey, Chief, which batch is that?
I had to open it back up.
Everybody got their pour?
Ouch. Oh, this is a 63.65%. I don't know what that means, but I guess you know.
27.3. I think that's batch 10.
I really don't know.
I'm
That's a
ready for you.
fantastic batch, by the way.
All right, everybody
I
got
don't.
their
I don't
pour?
have my E.H. Taylor here yet, so I'll just pour a 4-gate.
That's fine.
Just a 4-gate.
It's,
Just a
hey,
4-gate.
Alex.
It'll do.
enough, brother.
It'll do.
Consolation.
It's
Alex
it's
will be having the
okay.
same one. He's got a batch.
Yeah, I'll go get
Look.
that hopefully tomorrow.
Look, Marty's still got his straw in a bottle of Dickel. Come on. It's okay. Oh,
There you
thank
go.
you, Marty.
Scott said anything?
Thank you, Marty.
What? I'm here.
There he is.
There you go. Okay, we're doing that.
I'm here.
By the way,
Cheers.
Now that everybody's there, we got pretty much the same thing. Everybody here on stream and in chat again. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
You guys.
Cheers, Anthony.
Cheers.
This is an amazing time. This is a great time. This is a fun time. Thank you to you all. Thank you to everybody in chat. And this is one of my favorite pours is just plain old E.H. Taylor small batch.
It's a good
So
one.
cheers.
There's nothing wrong with that stuff.
Cheers to you, Anthony.
Cheers.
Cheers to this great community.
Cheers.
It's my favorite E.H. Taylor that I've ever had.
I have single barrels, but
Right, because it doesn't look like you're seeing
They're
the whole
good,
thing, but you're seeing the
but some of those single barrels are just consistently inconsistent. But that's the nature of a single barrel.
yeah.
nature of a single barrel. Period. You know, that's just the way they go. But I was kind of worried there, Julie and Dan, that you might not have had an E.H. Taylor behind you. I was kind of
empty tubes.
You know, I know your cupboards were recently rated.
Shane sends us his empty tubes.
Yeah.
And we just put them on the wall here.
You're making us look good, Shane.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's all facade.
Yeah. But no, he didn't rate. Cheech was very gracious. Like I said, he didn't. I was asking people what they want. He did ask for a couple. Normally, he let me help him pick. He asked for a couple by request.
Oh,
But-
for you, Julie.
Yeah, there were my requests.
Whatever
He
you want.
tried me up with some really good barbecue while I was down there.
He told us about that. We hadn't eaten there either.
Cheers, Friday at Fred's. Cheers.
It was pretty good barbecue, right, Shane?
Yeah.
I did find out, not picking on Cheecher, but I did find out why he can stay up and stream till 4 o'clock in the morning because he sleeps till noon.
Yeah. Hey, we didn't have our daughter with us, so me and Jen took the opportunity to sleep in a little bit today.
I was going to say, I've actually talked to Cheech at like 8 a.m. his time.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm usually
that's
up.
5 a.m. my time.
I was picking on him because he said he'd get up at daylight. And so we were up at we went to bed at not too late, like 2 o'clock, all of us. And then Cheech said, I said, look, you're not going to beat us up. We get up super early no matter what time we go to bed. We'll be up 5 o'clock having coffee already. And he's like, I get up at daylight. So we were sitting out there at 5. Sun came out 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
No, we were out by 10:30. It wasn't 11.
It was like
I blame Jen. It's all Jen's fault.
That's awesome.
I thought we can just leave them the address. Where
I
we're
had
gonna be.
smoked
They
2
come
cigars
find
with
us.
my coffee already.
Wow.
We took the opportunity. This is the first time me and my wife have been away from our daughter in who knows how long, and we took the opportunity.
I'm
stay in bed
glad.
together.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I'm glad
We're
you
just
did.
messing with you.
We're
Chief.
just messing with you. We actually enjoyed having a couple
It was
hours
a-
We had a
without
good
you
time
there
with you guys.
this morning.
Everybody needs a break, Dan.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
There is such a thing as too much tea.
Too much teach, yeah. I would drop Shane off on Thursday. He was worn out. He probably
I
went to
ran
bed
out of that car.
after you climbed out of it. Maybe.
No, we had a lot of fun, man. Thank you so much for that, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, he said you did.
How was your son's graduation?
It rained to start, but it ended up going really well. And then I've got this. So that was one of my twins, and then the other twins' graduation is this Thursday.
Where did they graduate from?
So the one down there graduated from Middleburg High School. The one up here is graduating from Clover, right here in South Carolina.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Your Middleburg High, right there where my mom lives. Like she lives in Middleburg, right there by the high school, very close to high school.
Yeah, I wanted to come see you guys. I really did. I just didn't have time.
He told us. But
Yeah, he told us.
my schedule was messed up this week anyway. It would have been hard, but I would have made it happen. But Cheech told us you were like barely had.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
I only got lucky because he came into town a little earlier than expected, and I was
And
like,
we're an hour and a half, a good hour and a half drive from Middleburg, maybe hour and 45. So.
Well, I had a 12:55 a.m. flight from Salt Lake City to Jacksonville, which got me in at 9:30 in the morning. Cheech and I connected at what, 11:30?
yeah. Well, it took me almost an hour to get to you.
And we hung out all day. I didn't sleep. I was dead. I was so dead. But it was fun.
I brought him to some pretty nice places to get pretty good whiskey.
There you go.
Well,
Cheech brought us a nice sword pick, a nice Elijah Craig barrel pick. The Cheech brought us sitting right here.
Is that the
Yeah,
11
Shane
year?
was with me when I bought that.
Oh,
I said I'm buying this for Dan and Julie.
Oh no, that's the 9 year, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to try
means
that one.
chew, touch, meech. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Sugar Kitty cracked me up there.
What did he say?
Too much chew, touch, meech.
Too much.
That's probably how I was talking at the end of the night last night. Although I think I maintained pretty well. Even Jen said that we both maintained pretty well last night.
So, Cheech, what were your favorite couple of pours of the night? I know one
Well,
for
he
sure.
already told me. Young.
Yeah.
The OFC.
Which one do you think it was, Dan?
Al Young, you went back to that.
Roses.
Al Young and a Victor's 20.
Yep.
One of those.
I thought
Those
it
two were fantastic, without a doubt.
Lanterns.
But I think you went back to the Al Young.
Yeah.
A
I
little
went back
bit.
to the out. That was the only one I went back for a second pour on.
Al Young was it?
A little tiny bit more. I just need a
But
little
it's a
bit
solid
more.
pour. I've had that a few times.
It was so good.
Yeah.
The OFC's good for low proof. I gave them a couple really good low proof whiskeys, like the OFC. We drank the Lost Prophet, which is 22-year-old Stitzel Weller, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that was pretty fantastic.
That's so good. People, I mean, talk about 86, 88 proof whiskey that's just knock your socks off.
Baller.
So good. So good.
What bottle?
I don't know. I wish I could remember everything right now, but I'm still kind of like in a fog from the whole
You're still
experience.
putting pieces back together.
I kind of am. I'm like, did I really drink OFC? I really did. I drank some OFC, and
I remember everything we drank.
And then the Grain of the Gods, the Amaranth.
Grain of Gods. And the Booker 30th.
Booker's 30th.
Oh yeah, the Booker's 30th. Oh, the Van Winkle Rye. That was also really good.
Yeah.
And that Parker's Heritage. That was also.
Okay, we should.
Fourth edition. And we drank some shit, obviously.
Yeah.
We drank some crap.
I guess it's not bragging because it's your whiskey, so I should just be able to say everything that I drank, and you should be able to brag that you have it. But it was amazing the amount of whiskey that was available to have, like just dream bottles just sitting right in front of me. And it's like I wanted to drink everything, but of course that's impossible. But I tried to drink a little bit of a lot of different whiskeys. Just
you gave it a good try. You gave it a fair try.
Give it a try. How many whiskeys do you
nothing
think
wrong with
we
that.
tried? Do you think we got to 20, or do you think we fell short of 20?
Probably a little short of 20, but it was in the. I mean, it would have been up there in the teens. I don't think we got 20 bottles.
I was thinking.
I mean, maybe
somewhere
count what we ate at the restaurant. If you
picture
count
and
what I could go through and I remember
picture and
everything, but if you count what we
Right.
drank at the restaurant, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably 16 or 17.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. Fantastic, though. Good stuff.
But think about it. Because of this community brought.
That's for sure. For sure. We've all had experiences due to
Think
this.
of the first ever slammering on the East Coast. Who brought that to life?
Shane.
Okay, right there, yes.
Exactly.
Got to do another
That's
one
who's to
too.
blame for it right there.
And then the West Coast slammering is when, Shane?
That would be September 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yes.
Vegas, baby.
Yes, it is.
That's Labor Day weekend.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Vegas won't be packed then. Don't worry, guys. It won't be.
Yeah, never.
You'll hardly notice anybody.
Hey, we got to jump off. We got to go.
Jump, walk.
No.
We have to.
Hey, good seeing you guys.
Hey,
See you
Dan.
guys.
Dan, I'm really glad you were here.
Yeah, whatever, Mike. It's okay, man.
Cheers, Dan.
Okay, now you're going to hurt Mark.
Mike, it's not like you're the only person that likes my wife better than me. It's not like I'm upset about it.
But Julie, I'm gonna,
My family included likes her better, so I don't expect anything. I mean, I like her better. Whatever.
Not the grandkids like you better. They haven't learned.
Shane and I are very sensitive people, so these kind of things.
usually when we're talking about one of you, it usually means both of you because you're both the likes.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I tried to tell him. I'm like, they just.
Yeah, when you're saying that, sure looks better when Julie's on. Sounds like you're talking about both of us. I mean, it sounds like that. That's how it comes across.
Hey, you two are awesome though. Thanks for
Yeah, we love you guys.
He just messed it.
No.
Anthony, congratulations on 1 year.
And I appreciate
Cheers
you
to
guys,
that again.
honestly, for popping on. I know you're busy, but I have a question. How far
Sure.
are you from the Sanibel Islands?
I think it's like 4 hours, four and a half.
Wrong side of it. Wrong side of the state. Okay.
Wrong
Yeah,
side
we're on
state.
the wrong side of
Yeah,
state,
well, we're
but it's,
central, but we're up north.
North Central.
We're north central, and so
Gotcha.
they're south and they're west
I'm trying
side
to see
of
the
the state.
They're
So
technically-
it's like 4
technically
hours and
not-
almost exactly.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys, they're technically not in the South because the South stops at I-10.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
We're- as a good
Travel by
marker, we're close
helicopter,
to.
so
I
it's
mean,
only like an hour.
it's a big mark, but as a good mark, if you think Orlando, Central Florida, I mean, we're an hour and 30 minutes
From Orlando.
east of that, but we're more to the central of the state now than,
Yeah.
you know.
Why are you going to Sanibel?
Well, no, my sister and brother-in-law are building a house out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful area.
yeah, it is.
Gorgeous.
It's-
They're building a house out there. So I'm just trying to figure out geography. I know exactly where Cheech is. My wife will be there in July. So she may actually contact you, Cheech. But
There you
tell
go. I'll send her home with a bottle.
So we're an hour and a half from Cheech, the other direction.
So you're like due
You'll
west
also
for me
be at,
for the most part.
right around the Daytona Beach area for a week. And then she'll be in Orlando for a week. So But and yes, she'll be going to one of your favorite haunts. Cheech.
Yeah.
What's that?
I
Where?
won't mention it, but you
Okay.
know the two initials.
Oh yes, I do. Don't mention that. I took
That's
Shane
right.
there
I'm not
on
going to,
Thursday.
but
Hopefully, you
anyway,
forgot
but
about it.
Dan, Julie, I really mean it. Thank you for.
Yeah, we
I
appreciate
know. I'm sorry we can't stay longer, but
No.
I did want to say congratulations, and I felt bullied and
Yeah, we got to go call my
coming
son,
on
and then
from
we'll be
Mike's
back
office.
on. We'll see you on somewhere tonight, I'm sure.
Cheers, you
But
two.
thank
Mike
you.
has a habit of doing that.
Cheers,
Cheers, you
Mike.
guys. Take
Love
care.
all
Thank
of
you.
you guys. All
Yeah,
of
love you guys. Thanks so much.
Especially
Thank you
you,
for the tip. We're gonna drink that tea, Anthony.
especially you, Marty. Love you the most, buddy.
Yep.
I love that tea
Have a
idea.
good night. See you guys.
Bye,
Send me your
guys.
address.
They just don't love your audio tonight, Marty.
I don't
You're a
have
little
the
crackly.
video or what you have to say or what you're drinking.
The electronic
Shirt.
robot going on.
Let me just say, I love Marty's audio and video today. I do, because he went back to day one just for my stream. I mean, he's
Very
he
nostalgic.
has pulled out all the stops.
It's called the OG, man.
That's right. And speaking of that, Shane, somebody's here just for you. He's probably going to plant a big one on your lips too.
Oh God, dang it!
Your favorite,
I'm out.
your favorite person, Shane.
Oh,
What's up,
Oh,
Stanley?
Scott too. Jesus.
Bye.
hey Stanley.
What's up,
What's up, buddy?
Wagonator?
Hey, what's going on? Anthony, I just want to celebrate, like I said, it's congratulations on your 200 subscribers and your year. I actually forgot that I'd given this bottle to somebody else, so I went out yesterday and bought a new one just for you so I could pop it for your stream. It's one of your favorite whiskeys, and I thought I'd just go ahead and
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
I go ahead and
Where's
pour.
hanging AZ? Where's hanging?
Pour right in
There'll
your
be
mouth,
no
Stanley.
long branch on this stream.
Well,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh.
Suck it, Swags.
The only way
Oh.
to do
long
it, man.
branch on this stream.
Man, I need to, Anthony, I
Hey,
need to
Stan,
hurry up and finish
wait a
this
minute,
small
Stan, don't
batch
drink
so I
that
can
yet.
get some
Don't drink
long
it.
branch in my glass.
Oh shit!
I,
He's gonna
I
pull
know
it out.
Sean's got some because Sean actually likes it. So
Yeah, I got 2 bottles. Yeah, I got to finish this small batch so I can toast Anthony with some long branch. Yeah.
How much chrome do you need to clean that you would have 2 bottles of that stuff?
Oh, it's not bad actually. I like it for the bottle. I bought it just so I could have the bottle, put other whiskey
I
in.
did. It really isn't that bad.
I have already
You all
popped
see,
it.
you
but I
all
wanna
see
pour
that I
this.
poured that stuff, right? I'm going to need to wash my mouth out with that, Mike.
Anthony, we gotta do a review on this in a little bit.
Yeah. I'll re-review
Oh.
it. I don't have a problem with it.
Adam,
Hold on. Where's hanging AZ?
Also, cheers.
Get him on
Idaho-
there. Make sure he's
Idaho
paying attention.
dropped
cheers.
a Stranahan single barrel,
Hold on.
Sausage party.
Vegas.
and it is fire. I've bought 3 of them. One is at Will and Michelle's. I gave one to my buddy in Jacksonville, and my third one is sitting at the hotel in Burley. I am telling you, those things are magical. Holy
is it?
moly! Stranahan single barrel.
Find me
Oh,
one, buddy.
Stranahan
Find me
single
one.
barrel. Yeah, they're good. They
So,
can be.
If they've got them when I get back, I will. They are so good.
I'm gonna be up there in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna be looking in their stores in Pocatello.
It's only in Twin.
Oh, okay.
That's the only place I've seen it was in Twin.
Anthony,
Wait,
Because-
it's a Stranahan single barrel
Because
pick.
Stanley brought out
Yeah.
long branch.
Yeah, they're over here all the time. Come to Colorado.
and I know Sean can't wait to crack his.
You know what I'm
And
going to do
hanging-
just for you, Anthony? Because I don't plan on sharing this bottle, so I'm going to bottle chug this just for you, Anthony.
Hey, you better highlight him, Anthony. You better
Yeah, I'm
I'm
highlight.
going to in a
Just-
second.
just
Hold
for
on.
Anthony.
Hold on.
Bottle
I'm
chugging
just going to
water.
say this. This is for Stan and Sean and hanging AZ that I'm doing this against my better judgment, but here we go.
Cheers, buddy. Let's get it. Congrats on 1 year. I'm proud of you.
Sean's a
I think you
champ.
could chug that whole bottle and you wouldn't even get a buzz.
Oh, he is chugging the whole bottle. Oh shit!
Yep, he won't even feel it. It's like Kool-Aid.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
Good, that's good stuff, man.
Now he's gonna start.
That's good
He's gonna
stuff.
start talking like Matthew McConaughey.
Diet Dew hits
All
harder.
right, all right. Cheers to Anthony, though. Seriously. Love you.
Diet Dew's got more of a burn than that.
Oh my!
are you having
God.
a Derek moment? Did anybody see last night's stream?
Oh, yeah.
For Vic.
Oh, I missed
I got to
it.
put a
dude.
lid
I
on
was
that one, or so I don't
excited.
drink it again for a while.
I might have COVID right
Let me
now.
put
I'm
it
so
back.
tired.
All right, all right, all right.
That was pretty good.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
This Frey Ranch is pretty damn good, Anthony.
Dude,
Let
that
me
is
finish
Taylor.
this. I need something. I need something a lot better than what I just had.
Who recommended the H. Taylor? Cheers to you, whoever that was.
If,
I think it was
if you
Anthony.
like it, it was
That was
my
me.
idea.
Our
That was
host
my-
tonight.
That was one of
Good
my
call,
first,
man. That
was one of my first whiskeys I got into
yeah.
when I was sitting at home. And when I had my surgery, and I said, let me go down there. And I walked into the store, and they actually had some bottles. And the guy happened to say that this is a good bottle, particularly at $40. And it flies off the shelf. And
Well, this one in particular, this is the batch 8 barrel proof. Fantastic. Alex, you're in for a real treat on that one, buddy.
Yeah, just get me
Well,
one.
I'm
I'm
looking
looking
forward
at
to
it.
it. I'm
Okay,
looking
go.
forward to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got to say, in all honesty, Anthony, the reason I chugged that Long Branch is because I want to just take my time with this E.H. Taylor. So I didn't want to empty my glass. So yeah, that's gonna enjoy that the rest of the night.
Does
So
anyone
let me
else
just say
think there's
this.
some guy sitting right next to Marty about to put his arm around him? Kind of looks like some guy.
Grabbing ass, Marty. What are you doing?
So
That's like me and the keg and me and the barrel inside my room the other day. Remember when you guys
Oh,
were
yeah,
doing
that's
live
right,
wire? It's like,
Oh, and
Stanley, when did you get a barrel? And I'm like, I didn't get a barrel. And it was part
I
of the
remember
picture.
Ben inside the barrel going like this.
Jack, you have to get the Driftless Glen picks from Storytime Distillery.
you do. You absolutely do.
But you
Can't get those anymore.
You can't
Hey,
get
have
them
you
anymore.
looked at the
Probably
proof
not
on that?
available, right?
Anthony,
No.
have you looked at the proof on that? Have you noticed
It's-
that it's wrong?
Dude, they fucked
It is
up on
wrong.
the proof.
Yes, Adam pointed that out to me when I
I was
sent
annoyed.
him the
I was
pic.
annoyed by it because I'm a numbers guy. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, can they math
So I
over
brought
there?"
that up. I brought that up when I picked up Mike's bottle,
Yeah.
and the guy said he questioned it whenever he did it because they said that's not the proof they picked. It was supposed to be like 133 and change.
It should be
And it came to this.
135.7.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Based on the percentage.
Yes.
Yeah, it should. If
The
it's the
ABV.
percentage is right, it should be
But the thing is,
135.7.
we don't know what's right. Like, we don't.
Yeah, it could be
know
either
what-
one.
Could
But
be 133 that he's saying over there.
I might have to get another one of these, Anthony. Is there any
well,
left?
it's funny you should say that because I told him, I said, then this will be a collector's item.
Yeah, because
There's
there's
not
like
going to be
a.
another one.
Only if you're not a bourbon drinker. Who's collected them?
Well, that's true. But also,
You can't be an alcoholic if all your bottles are full. I'm just
I
saying.
even popped
Well, I
a
mean, I
unfiltered clear
collect-
bottle.
We need to publicly shame all those people that just have closed bottles and don't ever drink. We need to publicly
Stanley Wagner.
every chance we get.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, I'm one person that nobody visits, and freaking so I can't drink all the whiskey all the
Yeah.
time.
So, what's your excuse for all those guitars? Because I've never heard you play.
Yeah. Sounds like
I do that because that's like collecting baseball cards. There's a
I've only
difference.
Mike, I'm gonna be
24
sipping that.
hours.
I'm gonna be sipping
They're
that
just-
in a month, Mike.
They're just really expensive.
But also, in fairness to you, Stanley, you got a lot of open bottles. I mean, they might not all be open.
Yeah, I do have a lot of open bottles.
Yeah, you got a lot
Speaking
of.
of, I've got this this sexual chocolate stuff. I'm going to go ahead and
Probably, yeah.
drink some.
Drain pour it?
Yeah.
I would.
It tastes better in your prison wallet.
You should be way deeper.
Oh my God.
You should be way deeper in that bottle, dude. What the hell?
I would let you drink it out of my prison wallet.
Yeah, I bet you would, Shane.
The reason I'm off screen is because I'm eating. So unless you want some like ASMR kind of thing going on,
Dude, where did this one come from?
Oh, hey,
It's
Shane, when
only
you start,
ASMR if you don't mute it, dude.
Flat, yeah. The other one, please. That one's like totally flat.
So
I'm sorry, what?
You've got it poured. You've got the Frey Ranch poured.
JAC.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to do a quick review on it?
I did it last week, but go ahead and see what you guys get.
Let me pour a little more because I need to
You
get
should.
fucked up on Livewire apparently.
So on
You
the
should.
nose, I get a lot of apple on it.
It's kind of opened up a little bit too since I popped it.
Well, I haven't had this
I do get the apple now that you say
for
that.
about
Thank
3
you,
days.
Sugar Kitty.
What do you guys get?
So let me just say this. I'm not gonna tip the hat. However, do you guys have water handy after you take your first couple of sips?
Make sure it fits in the dish.
Yeah, I have a sink.
Yeah.
Because you literally just want to put a drop or two in there after you take your first couple of sips. Get rid of your palate shock. Take your second sip, your third sip, and then after you've nosed it, add the water. Leave it acclimate a little bit, and then take your sips and tell me if the nose didn't change and a certain palate note increase. But go ahead.
I'll have to experiment with that. I do have an interesting palate note though when we get there.
You will.
So I do get. Is that apple that I'm smelling? It's like a little bit different.
It's
almost like
let me just say, like a candy apple or a caramel apple. You know how you dip it? I'm not trying to put anything in your head because I want you guys to figure it out.
I'm sorry. What are you guys smelling? The Frey Ranch?
Yeah, the Frey Ranch pick that Anthony got.
Store pick.
Sorry.
Hey, Shane, did I ever email you?
No.
Okay, I didn't think I did. My memory is horribly bad. So
Whiskey really helps with that, by the way.
I hear that. I hear that whiskey really helps with your memory. Yeah. So I need to though. Yeah.
So the easiest way to get in touch with Shane is for your header on your email is just put dick pics. It's one of the very first ones he goes to look at. So
I just messaged him on his OnlyFans and he replies right away.
Veiny dick pics.
Come back to.
And speaking of,
and welcome back
to the stream.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
Oh.
Hey, Alice, what's up?
All right, I'm putting a drop in it, Anthony.
So now let that sit a minute that you put the water in. So what were your main points as far as your tasting notes? Start with your nosing notes, Mike. What did you get before you added the water?
So Adam got in my head with that like apple and like it was like but I got it's almost like a pear, like a candied pear instead of a candied apple.
That's fine.
Like those pear jelly bellies?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, I love the
Starting
pear
to
jelly
bring out
bellies.
your inner ADHD.
Yes, Mike. Yes. Pear jelly bellies are the shit.
The Great Wave ones.
I bought a bag of pear jelly bellies, like they were just the pear ones.
Yes. I'm
They
with
like
you,
the light green with the dark green spots.
Yeah.
I saw them. I was like, "What?" Yeah, on the bottom. Cool.
All
Who's
right.
talking right now?
So, Adam,
Sorry,
what are you experiencing?
Oh wow, it did change
Oh,
a little bit, Anthony.
I get like a weird apple, but I also get like a chocolatey type note
Yeah,
from it.
I was like, I have to grab these. I've never seen one before.
Almost like a darker.
Heck.
It's got to be like part of the proof, right? Like it just punches on the nose, but it's
So now you've added the water. You're re-nosing it. Have your sips.
Man, it sweetened it up by putting a little bit of water in it.
Yes, in 2 drops. When I say 2 drops, it was an eyedropper. Drop. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
drop.
it was this straw. Because I couldn't find my eyedropper. I found it. But
I didn't
it was
have
this
that straw.
Sciencing here, so
Very
We're sciencing.
So
Like weird
now,
science.
now that you did that, you noticed the sweetness pop
Abby Chet.
on that 2 drops.
Joe, what's up, brother?
What prominent note on the nose did it either influence or decrease, or did you notice something totally different? Mike, start with you.
On the nose? Man, I get a lot more chocolate on it now that I taste it with the water in it.
Joe.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Independent Joe?
Adam, what did you get?
I didn't do water, so I haven't done water at all.
Okay.
So I mean,
I can
really, the thing
explain
I
the
get is
palate.
almost like on the nose. I'm getting a little more honey and sweet, like sweet.
Okay. Not to influence you, but would you say maybe more floral?
Yeah, I mean there might be a little more floral to it.
Kind of get that honey.
I love the way that Anthony goes, not to influence you,
Not
knowing
to
that what he
influence it,
says,
but
Not to
floral.
influence you, but this is exactly what you should be smelling.
Yeah.
Are you smelling exactly
Did
this?
you get my
Here's where you're
email?
wrong, Mike. Here's where you're wrong.
That's right.
Did HBR the other night? I thought it was hilarious that every time that Chris would give a note, that the girl that he had on there with her would go, "No, that's not it.
That's not it.
You're wrong." Oh, okay, I'm wrong. You're right.
Hey,
I don't
thank
smell
you,
that.
Joe. Really appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
One of my older. Don't tell me like that. But we can wait till school starts.
Oh, jeez.
But
Man, I don't
But
know.
there
I
is-
just know that this opened up a lot, and I like it even more now than I did the other night.
well,
I'll have to
wait
try
till
that.
next
I'll have to
week.
try the water.
But wait till next week, Mike, when it really opens up in that
God,
bottle,
it's so good.
and go back to it. And
It
tell
reminds me a little bit of the Kingslayer, actually.
Really? Okay.
I'm getting a lot of rye on it.
You know,
Well,
so I have to
they
think.
have-
Tell.
They
I
have a,
think,
if
Anthony,
I'm not
so-
mistaken, Frey Ranch has a high mash bill. No, not
They're 4 grain, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in the fourth. It is a high mash bill because the fourth grain is marijuana. No, I'm just kidding.
well, no
Look
wonder
at this
why.
guy.
But now this weekend, I think, was the release of the cast strength rye or a single barrel rye. Excuse me.
Dude, I
They
thought
came
I
out
was
this
getting
week.
one of those. I have a ex sister-in-law in Fallon, Nevada, and I'm like, get me one of those. She showed up like at 1 p.m. So they sold out in like an hour, dude. So I didn't get one. I was like certain I was going to get one, and it didn't happen.
Well, like I said, they sent me the email, so it's like terrific.
Dude, I want it. I want it so bad.
I just can't wait until we start seeing Free Ranch anything out here in Kentucky. That'd be great.
Yeah, we don't see it here either.
Hey Ben, if you got time, check your email.
Oh, Sugar Kitty's got the mash bill there. Nice.
Oh, what is it?
The cat of knowledge. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a high rise.
No, it's pretty low,
No,
actually.
I thought it was around 20+%, a little more.
It's higher barley than rye or wheat. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Well, it's field to, from field to distilling to bottle to rick house. They grow all their own grain.
I get so much of nature in it.
That's the
Oh,
cows.
that's not what
That's
that
the
means?
cows
I'm sorry,
that
I
roam the
didn't know.
pastures before they plant.
Hey, here's like the most interesting tasting note that I got from this. This is without water. It's a Hostess chocolate donut because there's like a waxy finish that I get that just kind of hangs in your mouth. I'm like,
do you still get it? I don't get it now.
I'm listening.
oh yeah,
I'm listening.
I get it, dude. It's a Hostess chocolate donut.
He just piqued my fat boy. Okay.
Like,
Scott
say
here.
what?
Scott's like, I want 2 bottles.
Chocolate Hostess donuts. How
Dude,
much is
Hostess
it?
mini chocolate donuts.
I can get the chocolate. I've got the chocolate before, but for me, when I added the water, it was like a more floral note. So it could be the fruit that both of you were talking about, the apple. But
I do think it's like a honey apple or something like that,
a honey crisp.
Yeah.
There you go.
On the palate, do you guys get like a waxy feeling in your mouth though?
I get a lot of
Not anymore.
viscosity. I haven't gotten the waxiness on it. And
Okay.
I'm drinking mine neat. There's
Yeah.
no water in this.
I'm
But
with you, Sugar Kitty.
It's weird, dude.
But-
It like coats the top of my mouth, and it's just like, throughout.
oh yeah, it's
I do
very
get
viscous.
like a little coating on the top of my mouth.
Yeah, it's viscous. It certainly is viscous. There's no doubt about that.
Not from the whiskey though. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, is that
I
from the
mean,
gummy
it's
bear?
137.7 proof, right? What do you expect?
Well, technically on the bottle it is, but truthfully it's 135. But still, but I think it's really good. I think it's really good.
It is.
I
It
like
is a good one. I'm glad I had you snag it for me and deliver that like you did.
And when Mike said that he definitely wanted one, it was just happenstance. I was literally on that side of town again and less than 5 minutes away from the store because I was at an appointment with my wife. I took the day off to take her up there. So from where I live to where that is, I know Adam is familiar with it. So I was already there and less than 5 minutes away. So that's why I said, hey,
yeah, because
I'll bring that up to you.
Classic Mike, right? Like I offered it to him. He's like, no, I'm gonna pass. And then the FOMO caught up, and he's like, oh shit, I fucking need that.
All right, just get it.
So
that's right, and that's pretty much what he said. Yes, please. Yes.
So
please.
Anthony, you should tell the guys at Corey's that it'd probably be in their best interest to try to set up another another pick for around September time to release around the second, right around the Schlammering Las Vegas, because they'll probably sell out within a few.
Well, that's funny you should say that. There are a few more coming out. He didn't say when, but knowing how certain picks go, sometimes it takes a minute, right, Shane? They just don't roll right out. Anyway,
I thought Shane was going to start jamming there for a second, but
no, he was just making sure it was ready.
It was tuned up.
Got to be ready.
In case Stanley brought one of his guitars out, Shane wanted to be able to challenge him
to show you, to show you what it looks like. Because
I'll show you my guitar as well. I can't play it, but I can show it to you.
Yeah, Shane's always on the call for copyright infringement.
That's right. Anything I can do to get you shadow banned.
Yeah. This Frey Ranch store pick, it stated 136 on the bottle and change. It turned out to be pretty damn good. And
it is
now,
dark,
like it is really dark, and it's about.
What's the age on
it?
it?
Said it was about a 6-year bourbon. I think.
Yeah, they don't state the age,
It's
but
not.
I'm sure you talked
Richie.
I got that from Corey's.
Yeah,
I think they said it was 6 year.
They're getting up there. They're getting up in the 5, 6, 7 year range.
Yeah, because that'd be the oldest. If it was around a 6-year, it'd be the oldest bottle. It'd be the oldest bottle they've put out because they just got past just over 5 years on the rye, which was the second.
So I'm so bummed I didn't get that rye, dude. They did a 2-barrel release at the distillery, and then there was so many people that showed up that they threw out a 3rd barrel, and I still didn't freaking get one, man.
Well, it's
annoying.
coming out. In other words, there's going to be more, but I don't think they anticipated that. But that's just like the Younger by Smoke Wagon.
Yeah.
So I went to one of our favorite haunts, Adam, and missed it by an hour. I couldn't get it online because I didn't know, but it sold out on me. I mean, it sold out like nobody.
How far is Fallon from Vegas?
A long way.
Very far, yeah.
That's
Fallon, okay.
It's northern Nevada. Vegas is very southern
about
Nevada.
5 hours.
Yeah, because Fallon is an hour-ish off the 50, or off the 50 from Reno.
Yeah, it's an hour from Reno.
You also have the Fallon Naval Station up there, Stan.
Adam,
Right, that's where Top Gun was filmed.
Let's reach out to him, Adam, and see if they'll let us do a stream from there.
All right.
Hey,
let's try to time it around one of their releases so we can actually get a fucking bottle.
oh, now you're talking. Now you're
Maybe
talking.
they'll have like a backstock.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, Anthony. I do like that bottle.
Dude,
I might need to get another one.
It's a good one.
It is. It is good. I think it was worth the money now that I've got it.
Dude, those corks
and
are
isn't that cork heavy, Adam?
Oh
isn't
yeah,
that a nice
yeah.
heavy cork?
It's like a good.
So it was like
2.5
the
ounce.
Discoveries 2, 3. You know, the corks were very heavy. If you've got the Discovery
Way fatter
series.
though. Way fatter. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not for the enthusiasts. It's not a true cork. It's synthetic cork, but I don't give two shits about that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's a real cork or synthetic cork when you can kill somebody with it.
If it really mattered, the moose would tell us.
The bottle itself. I don't think I think you could hit somebody with that and not break it.
Who
That
else
is a
misses this guy? Who else misses the old Bardstown cork, the heavy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what
shit.
the hell?
My
That
stream, I think it
pisses me
was yesterday. Not my stream, but I was on somebody's stream yesterday, and I opened my Discovery 7, and I broke the
Yeah,
cork.
I really missed that.
It pissed me off.
Jepson's cork there.
There's nothing
That
wrong
was
with
on,
the Jepson.
that was on VIX, right? Right, Scott? Seems like
Yeah, I think so.
Give me
Like
some of that
just like just the gold part came off.
we all cried with you, Scott, if it helps.
Yeah, it did pop on, but like I'm waiting for it to happen again.
Hey Anthony, I'm gonna check out and get ready for our stream. Thanks, buddy. Cheers.
Yeah, I
to
was
you,
just
man.
gonna say. I figured you're probably gonna have to go do your hair and change your shirt.
Yeah. Make sure the kids are sleeping or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, can we
Yeah, that's
appreciate how sexy Mike is tonight, though? I mean, he's got the hair done. I mean, look at him. He is.
He'll probably be wearing a hat on Livewire.
I don't try to look nice on Livewire. I was really dressing up and just trying to be a.
There you go.
Which you can find on whiskeyencore.com.
Okay. Well, it's not .com, but it's Whiskey Encore Teespring.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have a domain. I'm not livewirewhiskey.com.
Yeah, I might be
We're a
changing
pretty big
shirts.
deal, Cheech.
I might be changing shirts, Cheech. I might be wearing.
We
a
have
Cheech,
almost 100.
Cheech shirt on Livewire tonight.
A cheat shirt. That's cool. I actually got to go too, Anthony. I've got daddy duty to attend to right now. My daughter's been waking up, trying to get my attention. So,
hey, cheers, buddy.
Happy
anniversary.
I will see
Anthony,
you.
happy anniversary.
Mike and Adam, we'll see you guys in a few. Cheech.
Then that gives room for other people to come on. So.
There you go.
What's up?
See you later,
Cheers,
Anthony. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
See you guys on Livewire.
Stacey, your bottle's going out Tuesday.
Okay.
I had a busy week with weddings.
That's what he said last Sunday, by the way.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah, I still didn't make it this weekend. It happens.
Okay.
It's all good.
Stacey, good to see you. Now I feel like I need to pour something Irish, although my selection is minimal. But
I'm just finishing this one, and man,
Holy.
talking
Look at all
about
these great.
Hey Ben, how are you?
You know,
Hey, everybody.
I'm going to tell you right now. I
Comfy
feel
Ben.
honored. Ben is here from the reclined position. Back in the day, if you remember, when Ben would pop on the streams, where would he be? In the reclined position. At least he's got a shirt on today. So let me raise a glass to Bourbon.
Yeah.
And
The
take your
shirts
mood off.
and
Bourbon.
recliners.
Nobody said he had pants on, mind you.
Well, we can't see that, thank God.
Cheers, Anthony.
Gotta be this redhead
Congratulations.
shirt.
Oh, God. That's a good one, man. I'm telling you.
So, Vic, Brian,
What's up, y'all?
cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys and
Beavis
gals.
and Butthead.
Brian.
Hey,
Oh, I didn't recognize Big Vic without the dead tree behind him.
So
Yeah.
I, gotta say,
I didn't recognize him in the sunlight. I mean,
thank you to Stacy and Slapshot and Bourbon for popping on. And I mean, Bourbon made my day when he's in his reclined position. That was your mute is still on,
I'm
buddy.
muted, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
Scott was
Yeah,
just
can't hear a damn thing, but maybe that's better
But
for
that's
all of us.
that's back in the day. He'd hit that mute. and
Ben,
he
Ben
wouldn't
just
know it's
having his
on.
own conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. He's having his own conversation, and it's okay. It's okay.
Really quiet, but yeah.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I
you
can
can
hear
hear
you now. Mike, was that a green spot? What was it? Oh, look at that.
Oh, the puppies.
Free.
Anybody get their little
Look at
puppy
those
face?
ears.
What up,
Oh,
Rocky?
Yeah, that was the Green Spot Bordeaux wine cask.
Cheers, Jim. Thank you.
Oh, so that's the Chateau Label Barton.
Yeah, this is the Chateau.
So what-
The Label Barton is good.
So, hey, Stacy, today, Silky subbed to me.
No way. They're
No
really nice
way.
people. They're really
Yeah.
nice people.
Yeah.
Those
So,
distillers in Ireland, they're so small that a lot of them will follow you.
well,
And you can
I
reach
was
out
like-
to them; they'll answer
I
you.
did a double take, and at first I said, "Well, Stacy must have done something."
Mm-mm.
Well, but still, that was the first thought that come to my head. And I'm
That's
like,
all you, man.
how would they know I'm looking at their whiskey? I
Stacy
laughed.
told him.
That's exactly
No,
what I
but-
said.
No, but I will show up as following that they follow me
Here's Jim.
too. I follow them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
No, you can. They're wonderful. You can shoot those guys an email and they'll respond within 24 hours to you.
So what I was trying to say before was that I was going to go over to my usual setup, but I just had a mac and cheeseburger with tater tots.
Was that
I'm
as
glad
well?
to see you're still dying.
Tonight, Ben.
Yeah, which was like a half a pound burger with homemade mac and cheese and bacon on top.
So you're
Was
saying
delicious.
is you're
Brother
appearing
will-
before you take your nap.
Yes.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
could
we'll
happen.
appreciate
It's
it.
been a hell.
Yeah,
It's been a
Proman.
hell of a couple
Hey,
days.
what's up,
So
Nick?
it could
No.
happen.
Nick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy, you doing all right?
Yeah, but we got new excitement now because the excitement we had wasn't enough.
Well, how's
Oh,
mom?
man.
I mean, that's
I'll call you
what I
tomorrow,
wanna
buddy.
know.
Mom actually came home today.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Cheers to that.
I knew she was doing
Three-
so much better. Good.
3 days after heart surgery.
That's awesome.
It is.
Yep.
It's awesome. Thank God.
Wow.
I could have probably told you that, Ben.
Is it just
What?
me, or did the way
I could have
Stanley
probably
got
told
up
you that.
make him look
Yeah, I
like
know,
he was
but
using a
just
walker?
seeing the progression is insane.
Mm-hmm.
She's still tired. She's still
Well, yeah.
beat, but like,
But the recovery time is like,
yeah, it's insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got Simon and Chad and Nick. So,
Well, I hope she has a speedy recovery.
Yeah, I mean, she had, as I would tell people, she had 3 of the 4 chambers of her heart modified and went home in 3 days through 4 tiny little holes.
Wow. That's nuts.
That's some Star Trek shit.
But so I was reading on that, right? And they said what I was reading on it, if this is accurate, it was saying that that surgery is supposed to, the reason they started doing it was to make it less intrusive for this type of surgery, because it would normally require cracking the chest open.
yeah, they would have to do a
Yeah.
sternum to
The zipper.
zipper,
Yes.
sternum to belly button.
So
Stem to
that's
stern,
pretty
as
cool.
they say. Yeah.
Hey, goddamn bacon. Cheers.
Now it's like
Right.
3 to 4, like less than centimeters incisions.
It's
I just want to
insane.
stop by and say congrats, brother. I'll see you.
Hey, Vic. As always, brother,
Cheers,
you're
brother.
always welcome. You know that. And cheers to hanging in there with us, supporting us, and filling in for us.
And
No
to
worries,
all
man.
future BS.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
I just wish that you were on some times that I could pop on more, but I'm working. But I do
No,
I do
don't
work,
worry.
or I do sneak in from time to time.
It's all good, bro. Whenever you get a chance.
Never
Always
like I
welcome.
gotta go.
There we go. I just
Yeah.
posted a link. Simon is in chat, Anthony.
What's that?
Said
You got
it.
Simon is in chat under his new.
Heck yeah. Whiskey in the West.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I saw
different-
Simon in
That's
there.
a fun
yeah.
show.
Thank goodness Livewire Whiskey's on it.
Power blackout where you can't get kicked.
Mhm.
I was
All right.
surprised because Chris messaged me today to go jump on his stream. I'm like, he's going still?
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
He started
Oh, yeah.
drinking at like
7
noon.
hours. 7 hours.
I
He's
know,
trying
but he
to
was
fill
on
in
he
for-
was on Vic's stream last night. And
Yeah.
he started drinking at like noon.
He was on both of Vic's streams yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, he's got to fill in for Ken, and that's
Oh,
huge
he's-
shoes.
Yeah,
to
he's
fill, right,
already at
Simon?
60 subs. This guy.
He's filling in all right.
Heck yeah.
Hey, so since Stacy's here, and I know other people have this also, I told Stacy I wouldn't pop this until I was on a live with her at the same time.
Is that Powers? Hold on. Is
Oh.
that Powers?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
John.
yeah.
It's a John's Lane.
John's
I
Lane.
could have poured that with you, Stanley Wagner.
You
Yeah, but
still
you're
can,
not-
can't you?
No, I just poured the green spot.
Oh, you don't have more than one glass. Oh, okay.
No,
I mean,
I
it-
don't. My blends
Just
are-
hard
He's got to be
Stacey,
coherent
have you
for
and
his
Donald
stream.
worked out the fight conditions for that mini bottle?
That many
You
bottles.
do realize I have 3 hours after this, right?
Oh, you'll be fine, Mike. You're a professional.
All right.
You'll
Well, I
still
told
be doing better at 'em.
But
So
because Stacy's here, I'm gonna go and pour my writer's tears.
Dehydration. Multiple.
oh,
Stanley, if you're pouring the John's Lane, I can go get the John's Lane.
Okay, I'll wait for you to go ahead.
You son of a bitch.
Every time I think I have everything I need to start one of your streams, inevitably I always end up having to run down and get a different model.
Well, I promised you
You'll
I
run
wouldn't
down
open
and
it
get
until
it.
we were on the same
Walk.
stream. So
Walk
all right,
down
I will
those
run.
stairs.
It'll be real quick.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, I got a mini bottle of apparently what may be the original mini bottles ever made. And they were by, what do you call it, Powers. So I got
Really?
one mini bottle. So I think I'm going to make Stacy and Donald, like, you know, go to war for it. See who gets it.
I still have this
And a
much.
state sale.
I still have this
okay.
much John Lane, and I almost bought a backup the other day when I found it.
I haven't
well,
seen that.
it gets hard. It gets harder and harder to find. This the other
It's
expressions
terrible.
you can
Nobody
find
buy it.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Hey, well, I already thanked Ben on his stream, but Alex, this is his first time I'm on with you, buddy. Thanks.
No, you're welcome.
Well, hold
That
up,
was-
hold up, Brian.
That's
let me
like the
see what you got there.
perfect
Hold on,
bottle
'cause
for
I'm
him that Ben
blind.
had.
Awesome.
Or found.
Oh, the slap shot.
Well, you got the
Where'd you
slap-
find
that's
that?
what I thought it was. Turn it around.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Knob Creek.
Knob pick.
Yeah. No,
Slap
I'm
shot.
I know
Adriana's
Nick's
gonna
here,
pop in
but
any
if
second now.
if Adriana was here, I'd do a pour of wild turkey. I'm sorry, Adriana.
Yeah, she would love
Free
that.
for her.
Okay.
Brian, when Ben or Bourbon showed us that right away, I was like, you gotta get that, like right now. Like like it was instant.
Wow, that
I appreciate it, fellas.
I don't even know if it'll taste good, but it had to be yours.
No,
I'm sure it will.
So the place that it came from are now buddies of mine, and also buddies of the Mash and Drum
Oh yeah.
for a long time. No. And I actually helped them with their next knob pick. Their picks are fire. I've hand delivered some of their picks to people like Stahl. I'm seeing sure maybe just Stahl on here.
Are those
So-
okay, Ben? Are we talking about the store that has like the Hulk and it has the?
Anthony,
No,
I gotta
that's-
jump
that
off,
one
take the dog
is,
out before Livewire. Thank you, buddy, for
Hold on.
having me on.
Good
Congratulations.
night, Mike. See you in a bit, Mike.
Cheers, Mike.
I'll get my hat on so everybody knows how drunk I am later.
Hey,
Yeah.
Can't wait.
honestly, thank you, Mike, because if it wasn't for you and Mashville and others when I first started, I don't think I would even travel down this road. So honestly, I will
We're
see
glad
you
you
in a
did,
little
buddy.
bit, brother.
Congrats.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, man. Have a good night.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah.
So I got the old school bottle of John's Lane.
Hold on,
Oh.
let me
Okay.
get that in there. Let me get that in there because that is an old. Yes, it is.
So what you're saying
Yeah, I
is
only
if
have the old-
if I ever
I only
see
have the
one of
new
those,
one.
I should
Oh.
grab one.
Yes.
I would. It comes with this nifty like little map of the distillery in it.
Her and Donald are all about this stupid map that are in there.
Turn it around.
There you
There
go.
you go.
So you open
Oh,
that
yeah.
up, and it's got the map and the whole story behind it.
So does Lefroy.
Yeah,
They
but
don't do it
Lefroy
anymore.
tastes like hell.
They don't do it anymore.
Good, Marty.
Bandit.
So the
it's just
marketing
like-
team behind that new Powers bottle got fired too because it sucked so bad.
Well, it's just like Anthony Brucolotti. They cipher all their bottles and cases. So there's a site you can go online and find the cipher and then figure out. It tells you like different information about that specific bottle that you have or things about the distillery. But it's like this cipher code thing that you can print out and then put over the bottle and stuff, and it shows you different things about.
I
the
have
bottle.
a bottle that they don't have on record. It's kind of
Oh,
cool.
No way.
that is actually cool if you because all the bottles are ciphered. That's pretty.
Well,
cool.
it has cipher, but it doesn't come up, and it's what do you call it? A McEwen bottle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Got the 28-year-old. We're good.
Jim, nice to see
Ben,
you.
that
can
little
make
mini
it.
bottle
Thank
of
you,
Powers
sir.
you have, does it have a cork?
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, thank you. And hold on,
Lanterns, maybe.
Shane. I see something there. Hold on.
It's maple
I
syrup.
appreciate you walking all the way down to your bunker to get that.
Really?
Really?
Hey, this shit's delicious.
I wouldn't know. You didn't
Don't
bring
sleep
me
on
any.
it.
You didn't bring me any.
I've had the Woodinville maple syrup,
you're
and
only in Salt
that
Lake,
shit's
come on.
delicious.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, this one. So last year's was really good, but this one was a 2-year aged. So I'm really excited to see how it turned out. Last one's only, I think, like 8 months.
42 ABV maple syrup.
Yeah, exactly.
What's really bad is there's people on this stream that know what we were just talking about syrup last night.
Or
Jared
jelly.
prefers jelly.
Well, he definitely doesn't like salad. I know that for a fact. Doesn't.
Well, most fat boys don't like salad.
You know what?
It's too early
Stacey?
for that. Too early for that right there.
I am seriously glad that I bought that bottle.
That's why I used the weight.
That's the best. It's the best Irish single pot still you can get at that price point. It
Yeah,
really,
shit.
it's better than Redbreast 12, and it's better than Green Spot in my opinion.
That's good as hell.
Yeah.
Is it also peppery as hell?
Not really. I was just
more like clove, I think, on the finish. Just a little.
yeah. I can see clove, but like it's not really like it doesn't.
Well, I mean,
doesn't give
like
that peppery
the
tingle.
The Redbreast 15.
Oh, I've never had Redbreast 15.
I never get pepper on that.
You're the one who said it gets peppery because of the pot.
I didn't. Not
Somebody
Redbreast
said it.
15, it wasn't me. I get milk chocolate on that.
Cheers, Mark. Good
I get black pepper on Blue Spot. So if you've had Blue Spot, it's not like that.
I wish I could have Blue Spot, but the only place I can find it, they want $300 for the bottle. So.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I timed out Northwest Bourbon.
Well, just like the other day, I just went the other day to the store.
retribution.
Because they advertised they got some barrel proof in. So I went in and they had 3 barrel proofs in the case. They wanted $600 a piece for them. E.H. Taylor's. I'm like, why'd you even put it up on your Instagram? No one's paying $600 for a freaking E.H.T. Taylor barrel proof. That's ridiculous.
Somebody will pay for it.
How much did you say?
$600.
Oh yeah, dude, they sell for $800 around here.
Yeah, somebody will pay it.
Today, yesterday, my wife showed me a post at Smith's, which is Fry's and other places, but they were posting for sale E.H. Taylor small batch, $100 a damn bottle. Small.
I've been worse than that.
Oh yeah.
150 on shelf.
I saw worse than that today. I saw 130 for small batch today.
What was that today, Ben?
130 for E.H. Taylor small batch, and $2.99 for single barrel.
Get out of
Really?
here.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Well, they're selling Warehouse C here for almost $4,000, and people are stupid enough to buy it because they think it's the tornado survivor. I had to
They're not
educate.
buying it.
I watched a person buy it.
Really?
But I had to tell the people that is not what these people think they're buying. And he had to
Yeah,
look
but
it
if
up
they're
because-
dumb enough to buy it, it's their problem.
Exactly, Ben. They're dumb enough to buy it. And I don't
Which
blame
means
the
they have
retailers
enough
for selling.
money that they don't care.
Yeah.
I just think they're stupid.
They got Shane Long money.
There's a lot of that going on.
No one has that money.
Not even Shane Long.
Which E.H. Taylor?
They have Shane Long money without Shane Long kids.
Ooh. And Shane Long has some kids, and a few he probably didn't know about.
I've only got 1 kid left. The rest are all adult.
I got 1 kid left.
And you don't have
that
one.
You kill them off when they get reach adulthood? Like what do you?
I was wondering the way that
Don't
was
ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
What he did? Well, I was going to make a Stephen King reference, but of The Walk, but some people wouldn't know what that meant.
Why do you think Shane travels so much? He does drop-offs. The same.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts all his kids through the Hunger Games once they hit freaking 18 years old.
I have to suitcase a lot of drugs across the border. A lot of drugs.
So if you put the bodies in different states, Shane, then it never finds out, right?
Yeah.
Mike Franken is so right. If people want to
Perfect
spend
around
$3,000
school.
or $4,000 on that warehouse C, and it's not even the warehouse C that people think it is, please.
Yeah.
Even if it were, it's still not worth $4,000.
You think you're buying McAllen? It's like just $80,000.
Even most McAllen's not worth $4,000.
No, I know that, but you see some of those $80,000 McAllens. It's like, give me a break.
Stanley, I sent you a private message.
Okay.
Blue spot.
Stacy, I saw your private text, and I would love to take advantage of that. I need to get less broke really fast.
Okay.
I
All right.
did
Well,
private message
Anthony,
to
I
you.
think I'm going to head out for, but congratulations.
Scott, let me just raise a glass to you, sir, and say thank you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for your support. And you just keep giving them hell, sir, because guess what's coming around the corner? Football season, brother.
That
And
it
fifth
is.
quarter tailgate will be
Right.
living large.
Scott's going to be all
Alrighty.
about it.
Yep. All right, man.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Scott.
Cheers.
Thanks, Scott.
Cheers, Scott.
Blue Spot's cast strength, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 7-8%.
I'm tempted to get one, but it's not on my radar with the renovations at this moment.
Understandable.
Yeah, the price has gone up since last time it was
Yeah.
around here. It's gone up about $10 here.
Wow.
I know
That's crazy.
Donald finally got one. Well, he got one like a year ago. But
Yeah.
So, well, but Alex, remember, you have a lot of other bottles you still have to mule across the border right now.
hey, I'm actually legally paying for those things.
What's
Sadly,
up, sister?
Joe.
like, very expensively.
Hey, Joe.
Every time I bring a bottle, it's like a
Hi,
double
everybody.
price. It's like
I couldn't believe how much it got taxed. That's crazy.
$138 markup fee. The duties and taxes are cheap. It's the markup fee that the province gets.
Why do they do
Is that's not per bottle, right? That's like when you bring over
per
like
bottle. 138 per bottle.
bottle.
Percent.
Wow.
Is that
So
because
anything
you just
over
didn't buy it in Canada?
Everything over $100 is basically $130 more that I have to pay for that bottle.
Is that just because you didn't buy it in Canada, Alex?
What's that?
Is that because you just didn't buy it in Canada?
I think that's what it is, honestly. All in Ontario, that's what it is.
Is that every bottle you bring it back?
Yep. Unless I do 48 hours over there, then I don't pay.
Oh, well then you do a lot
So
of
take
48 hours over there.
It's crazy.
Alex is paying for Trudeau's mansions. That's what's happening.
Yeah, well, that's
So
why I
wait a
get my
second.
cousin to bring one bottle over every time.
Hey, here's
So-
Alex supporting the prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So if you come over for a weekend
yeah.
and then head back, you could take all your stuff with you.
No,
That
to a
sounds like
certain
legal
level.
secondary is what that
I
sounds
can only
like.
bring one bottle at a time, 1.14 liters.
So one bottle every 48-hour trip.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I can bring 50 cigars over with me.
Oh, there you go. That's the trade-off.
Or I can bring 4 bottles of wine.
Can you like get a big cigar case and just hide a bottle of booze in it?
Well, I could, but
Yeah.
the minute I'm flagged, I'm done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that's ridiculous.
That's why I need about 22 more friends now. I used to have only 15 I needed, but now I need about 22.
There you go. You have to expand your network.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, is that a state tax thing in Washington?
Yeah, that's a standard tax
Really? Holy
across the board.
crap.
20%.
Crap.
Yep.
It's
I thought Kentucky was
28.
that.
because you're like, ooh, I found this cool bottle. It was only $50. No.
No.
It's $75.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, that's really bending you over the barrel. But
Well, think of
compared
it this
to
way,
Simon-
right?
Wow.
Compared to Simon, there's no barbed wire. But
Yeah, but when you find like in Washington, right? When you find something like you want to get the 100 proof for a Forester and it's $18.99, you're only technically you're going to pay $23 for it, which is not in a lot of other places is what the regular price is anyway. It's when you start getting in those bottles like the Shane level bottles where the 20% really smacks the shit out of it.
What is that?
Like the Redbreast 27, it's $5.99.
Hold that up,
Yeah,
Shane.
for
Hold that up.
$120.
Well, what else? What are you talking about?
So,
okay.
Shane, I know you're going to be in Vegas like in the next couple of days. I didn't see any of that Jack Daniels show up on my doorstep.
And Mountain Dew tax.
There's the real.
Well, I was just trying to figure out why he was showing us his bottom shelfers to try to prove a point. I mean, does anybody else actually even see Coy Hill anywhere that's not $400?
No,
I see it all over the place. It's $700 and up.
Well, no, but yeah, okay, so I mean, that's not less. That is less than $400. I'm sorry, Ben. I should have clarified.
It's $300 here.
So
I don't even think we have it.
I've never seen it. Period. I've never even seen it.
Hold up, Shane. Hold that sucker.
Oh, that haystack needle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I've never seen you drop that off at my doorstep as many times as you've been to Vegas.
Well, you know what? To be
Is that
honest,
the one that's going to Ken?
I have never been to Vegas, and my first time will be at the Schlam Ring.
What? A man?
And I've been all over the world
alcoholism
multiple
has
times,
never been
and
to
I've
Vegas?
never been to Vegas.
Dude, really?
Okay, so is Coy Hill? Are you talking about the Jack Daniels Coy Hill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's 65 here, but I think it's allocated.
Oh, it's extremely allocated.
Yeah, but so yeah, if you're willing to wait in a long line on a weekday, then yeah, 65.
That's worth it all day.
Yeah.
I'll send you all the Irish whiskey you could want. You get me some Coy Hill.
You know what? Next time I see people posting it's there, I might take you up on that. Shane.
You let me know. I'll hook you up.
I will suddenly need to be in the field that day.
Got some Blue Spot I can throw your way.
Oh, I've got one. I still have a bottle. I have the original. Mine is from August 2020.
Yep. So I've got the first batch and the second batch.
Yeah, I have the first one from Ireland.
And then I've got some 18-year-old Bushmills.
So you know what I'm going to have
18
to
or
do?
16-year-old Bushmills.
It's 18 cast strength.
Okay, now
Unlabeled. Unlabeled. It's a sample because I was supposed to do a barrel pick of it. It's a 200 milliliter sample.
that is worth standing in line for some Coy Hill for you.
There you go. Just saying.
just because Ben Demon Hunter's here, I'm going to go ahead and pour some Kilhoman.
Ooh.
I knew Alex's eyebrow would raise when I said that.
I'm going to jump out, guys. I'm going to go jump over onto Livewire. I will see you guys over there.
Yep.
Where was that?
All right, so I'm going to pour a little Kilhoman because Bourbon is here, and Bourbon loves this slightly peated, let me just say, lightly peated sample.
It's not Bourbon though. It's Bourbon Demon Hunter, right? Because I don't.
Okay,
think
maybe it's not lightly peated Bourbon. I was lying. Holy
I've
shit.
never tasted Kilhoman, so I don't know if I like
This
it or
is
not.
Kilhoman STR cask maturated. And thanks to Jack, he sent me this.
No year?
When he was here in Vegas, he dropped it off. And I was like, holy smokes, thank you. So I'm going to pour a little of that because there are people on this stream that enjoy a good scotch.
Does it have a year on it?
So now that you've done a year as Bourbon Neophyte, are you going to do the next year as Scotch Neophyte?
You just change it to whiskey Neophyte at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But
call
maybe
you
I'll do
malt.
a Scotch Neophyte stream just for Bourbon.
Hey, I was drinking Scotch on my what stream was on last night with Vic.
Yeah.
And then the best that you know, the one thing Scotch does is make you really appreciate bourbon.
Wow. No. But I will say, bourbon, depending upon the bourbon, in my opinion, that's why I switched from Scotch to bourbon years ago. The flavor, the proof was what I was looking for. But now I've discovered that there are Scotches 56, 58, 59, 60 ABV that my proofy bitch self can come through.
It's not just that. It's just It
There's
just
a lot of
doesn't.
Scotch and Irish that are higher that.
It doesn't do it for me. Even
Well, yeah.
I can enjoy it,
and you
but
know what,
it doesn't ring my bell, shall we
No.
say?
And it might not. It just might not.
But the one thing I find is if you follow a Scotch with a good bourbon, that bourbon gets elevated because
I did
the
what you
flavors
said.
are so dynamically different.
I did what you said about the
Mhm.
bourbon, and then going to a peated or a peated Scotch going to a peated bourbon. I didn't find it as
No,
enjoyable as you did.
I said go from a peated Scotch to a sweet bourbon.
Yeah, here
Not-
I'm with Ben on this, Anthony. Let's do some playing around here.
So go from a Port Charlotte to a Larceny or to something
or a
Buffalo
Weller
Trace.
or
Well, I'm on Kilhoman right now because
Loman's
I've said
got
it
about
3 times.
about
And
50.
That's got
like,
Alex's
Hey,
interest.
Anthony, I'm going to jump over to Livewire. So congratulations on your year.
Hey,
all right,
Brian, thank you. Cheers to you, brother. Thank you for stopping.
See you, everybody.
Appreciate it.
See you, Brian.
Later, Brian.
Here's Brian.
I'm going to Alberta on Tuesday. I fly out. There is one store that has 2 Colomans that I want to get. There's a 12-year and a 15-year. There's store picks as well. One's $250, mind you, but it goes to some kind of mental health donation too. But I want to get those. If I can get as many Colomans as I can, that'd be great. But I only want the pick bottles because they are cast strength. Yeah, and they're older. Most Colomans only like 4 to 6 years old.
Well,
But the picks are 8 and up.
I still have to try a Coloman.
It's right now.
It's
This
good.
one is the one that this is the one that Jack's had sent me when he was here. He brought it over, and holy smokes! I didn't think it was as peaty as
Jack
it
heard
is.
his name. He's back.
And it's really good. It's really good. But while he is here, Joe, cheers.
Cheers, Anthony. Congratulations on your anniversary and also
thank you. Honestly,
your 200
coming from
plus.
you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate your service to the country for what you did. And thank you for being part of this stream today. And thank you for popping on. And I really mean that. You are an inspiration. You are just somebody I look up to. Honestly, I've watched your streams. I have to alert because I'm working. But
yeah,
I think you do a phenomenal job. I love them. You're real. You're just a genuine guy. And that's one of the things we're all about here is just being you. And not only you, but I know you can appreciate this. It's the people in chat that support us.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
are here for us, regardless if you're the Junkies, if you're Mash and Drum, if you're Bourbon Journey, if you're 88, they're here with us.
Yeah, brother.
So not only cheers to you, but again, cheers to your supporters who support you
Appreciate
for
you,
what
brother.
you do. Thank
Appreciate
you.
you.
And I mean that. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank
brother.
you. Hey, cheers.
When you started talking, Anthony, and you said the word "you're my inspiration," I just immediately went to Chicago and freaking was like, "Joe,
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Joe's the meaning in Andy's life. He's his
Hey,
inspiration."
tell him, Joe. That's okay.
Hey, also, I want to say congratulations to the Whiskey Fancies who just got 500 today.
Nice.
I did.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I just
awesome.
did that.
Here's to the fancies.
I just did.
I didn't know that.
I
I'll never
actually
get
was
to 500.
I was actually doing their they sent me a sample, so I did a review on that, and then saw that they were at 497, and I posted with the video, please, and the community responded. They jumped on it, and now they're above 500, I believe. So, but still don't stop there. Everybody on screen and the Whiskey Fancies support everybody because that's what we're about in this community.
So Joe,
that is
they
true.
sent you a,
That is what
they
we
sent
are.
you a
And
sample.
thank you.
They sent you a sample of 17-year Blue Note. Isn't that a bottle of 17-year Blue Note sitting next to you?
No, this is a 9-year.
Oh, that's the 9-year. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to taste it first and kind of review it as best as I can because I don't have the bottle, so I don't really like doing reviews. So I started a new series today called Sample Sundays, and so I got a bunch of samples over here that I got to go through. Vixen and other people sent. So
I'm doing the
I
same
did,
thing.
Sean's not too long ago of the Pfeiffer Pavitt, so I'm hoping to get through those and a bunch of different ones.
Oh yeah.
And Joe, you're saying I'm doing the same thing for the same reason, and your sample's coming up. I got a lot of them to. They're sitting right beside me here. A lot of them to burn through.
Thanks, Stanley. That song's in my head now.
Hey,
I like Chicago.
I'm not the
Man.
only one that was thinking the same thing.
Peter Cetera.
All right.
Peter Cetera is
Well,
a great singer.
Peter freaking Cetera.
On that note, I will see everybody on the other side over there at Live Wire in a few minutes. I'm going to go take care of some business.
Stan, real quick before you head out, do you think you're going to have free time coming up? I'm sorry, Anthony, I'm kind of taking over your streamer, but
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
What are Tuesdays looking like for you coming up, man? Because I haven't forgotten about the metal thing, man. I still want to do it if you're up for it. I know you've been working a ton, but
after Labor Memorial Day, it should open back up. Right now, we're just in the middle of putting in new machinery, so the days are like, oh, you're coming in for 8 hours, and the next thing you know, 16 hours later, you're like, oh, yeah, you can go ahead and go home. So,
cool, man.
But yeah, after Labor Day, it should start opening up. The summer should open up pretty good for us because we don't have any installs, and that's the kind of like not say dead season, but it kind of slows down a little bit for a couple months. So,
awesome.
All right, I'll see everybody in a
before you
little
go,
bit.
Stan, hold up. I just want to say one thank you to Stan, because also in the beginning of my channel, and when basically Stan's channel was in its infancy, he and I chatted a lot. And
you're my hero.
he truly was a person that gave me some good advice. So I just want to say cheers to you, Stan. Thank you very much. And a lot of people don't know that he supported a lot of other channels on his channel. He really put other channels first before him. And he admitted that a while ago. But you know what, Stan? Thank you for popping on. Thank you for being a supporter of Bourbon Neophyte. Cheers, brother.
Cheers to Stan, for sure.
I'll see you guys soon, smartasses.
Cheers to singing as well.
All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
See ya.
Love y'all later.
Ciao.
Cheers, man.
This Kill Homan is really good. I can't get over it.
All right, so Anthony, I want you to do this experiment with me. This is a video idea that actually came from Jack, so I have to give the credit to him. So when you get down to the last of your Kill Homan there, I want you to take kind of your favorite punchy barrel-proof bourbon and just pour it over top of it. So once you have just
Jack said that.
So here was kind of like what Bourbon had talked about. So we were talking late one night. He's like, so do you ever find that sometimes you get kind of like carryover from your last pour? When you're talking about especially peat, will carry over until your next pour if you're switching from peat to say bourbon or Irish or whatever the case. And so you get that influence. And so I said, well, I'll do one better. I want to start mixing stuff together and see what kind of craziness we can come up with. And that's how I kind of discovered this thing, which is where you just have a little bit of peated scotch in a bourbon, and then you get this smoky influence. I think it's awesome. So I want to get your take on it live. Let's do it live, man.
Okay, so you want me to find my cast strength bourbon.
Yeah, whatever. So you need something that's pretty bold, or else the peat will
and
take
pour it into my Kill Homan.
Well, once you're down to just a little bit, just like a sip or so. You don't want a ton of it, or else it'll be too much. It'll take over the bourbon for sure because it's so strong. So once you just have like a sip or so left of your Kill Homan, then experiment with me.
Hey, Sean, have you tasted the the peated bourbon or whiskey from High West?
Yeah, the campfire. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it. Yes, I know a
is it
lot of people
campfire?
don't like it. A lot of people don't like it, but I do.
What are they using for the smoke? Mesquite?
No, it's a Scotch. I don't know where it's sourced from.
Okay.
So I'll just read the front label. Bottled by High West Distillery. That doesn't help me. Okay, so straight rye whiskey, straight bourbon whiskey, and blended malt Scotch whiskey. Now, where it's coming from?
I think it's usually Scotland or France that they're sourcing the peat from, I think.
Yeah, but I like it. I like the blend. A lot of people say it's the worst bottle that they've ever had, but I like the mix. So
Yeah, I have the mine's an American Prairie bourbon. It's not the one you just said, and it's a peated. It's actually a pick or limited release from Total Wine.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Also, somebody, I forget who brought it up last night, but I know that Chattanooga also has a peat finish or something going on, like a peat cask bourbon. So kind of similar deal.
I think it's more common in American single malt than bourbon to do the peated finish.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All
all right.
That's really cool.
I've got the Kilhoman in here right now.
Yeah,
And
take
now I've
like
gotta
one more sip there, Anthony. I think you'll be ready to do this.
I'll take one more sip. You don't have to twist my arm.
And then I'm gonna pour. Let's see which some A121 over it. That's a good bold barrel proof. It'll stand up to the peat. But you do whatever you want, Anthony. Whatever barrel proof comes to mind.
I have some peated High West.
Okay.
I do. I have some peated High West.
I got some peated Lot 40.
You know what? Let me just go off on a tangent. So, Lot 40, Alex, I didn't know there was peated, but I did see a Lot 40, and I think it's a rye, and I think it's like 80 ABV. Does that sound right? Or 80 ABV, 80 proof?
Yeah, some of them are. The Lot 40, I have the regular green labeled one.
No, this isn't green.
This is 43 ABV.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's 43.
Let me highlight you so I can see it, and I can tell you.
Let me.
Yeah, mine's 43.
Yeah, this is 43. Come on.
No, I don't have that one.
Come on.
What's the other
Come
one
on.
you have?
Probably picking up my arm now. No, it's
no.
The other one is this is the cast strength
no
experimental. Come on.
They're not that good.
Oh, these are experimental. This is done in 10 months in peated Lafroy casks. 17
Yeah,
months.
no, mine aren't that good. I think it's the standard shelf version of the Lot 40.
Yeah, that's really all we get here.
No, these just come out once in a blue moon.
This one's a 2012 release.
Oh, you bastard.
Lafroy seems to be real free with their casks. That's the second bottling of American whiskey I've heard of in Lafroy.
According to JP, like I think that's Weiser's, is that it's not really Lafroy cask, but they're not going to tell you that it is. So everybody was like Donald was saying that he's pretty sure they're Lafroy.
So then
because they're quarter casks. I don't know.
Come on, Daddy.
Oh.
So then let me say that I'm going to use this one right here is what I'm going to add to that, because this was the first bourbon I reviewed on a video, and this one is 118 proof.
I like it, man. Let's do it.
I'm going to add a little bit of that to it, and this cork is a real bugger to get out. Wow, listen to that.
Yeah, listen to that cork. Wow, that's a solid
here's here's what's in there.
All right. Yeah.
Jax, I hope you're looking. So this is what's in there. And this is that Kilhoman. And I'm going to add some Wilderness Trail 118 proof.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah. So you wanted something like 3 to 1,
Well,
Anthony. Just
explain it again, Sean.
Yeah. No. So Ben, I know that you're not going to appreciate this because you don't really care for Pete, but
I don't know why everyone thinks I don't really care for Pete. I don't mind Pete. I just don't like Band-Aids and iodine Pete.
And hate. Band-Aids and hate. Let's get it right.
If it tastes like a car tire, I don't want to drink it. I can understand it's interesting that they can get that flavor in there, but I don't want that in my body.
So here's what we're doing, Ben, just to rehash.
He likes Ardbeg.
We're taking a little.
Yeah, that's.
All right, so there you go. So I'm doing a little bit of Ardbeg 10, just a splash of Ardbeg.
Which I like Ardbeg 10. It tastes like barbecue to me.
Exactly. So a little bit of that into some A121 ECB.
Lafroig and Lagavulin can fuck off, but you know.
Now, to be fair, I'm with you on the Lafroig. Lafroig is not my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Lafroig is not my jam.
Delicious. All right.
Yeah, but so just mix it up there, Anthony. Let
it's sitting in the glass. I'm just pushing the cork down in there. Here we go.
I'm curious what you think about this.
Ben Demon Hunter, I actually think Wolfburn, some of their stuff gets a little heavier repeated. They get a little heavy. But I do like Wolfburn.
Why?
Why do I like Wolfburn?
What redeeming quality do you find in it?
It's yummy. It's not. I don't get that. I don't get that iodine medicinal peat with Wolfburn.
Have you ever tried the Guinness cask?
Of the Lagavulin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
my husband
Opperman Guinness.
Yeah, my husband
delicious,
has
delicious.
That bottle is some of the worst shit ever poured in a bottle.
Yeah. My husband's on his 4th out of 5 bottles of it.
And what do you think of it?
I don't mind. I don't mind it. It's Lafroig. I don't like. Lagavulin, I'm okay with. I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I like Ardbeg the best. Port Charlotte's a close second.
So, Anthony, I will say this is one of those things you have to experiment with. You have to find things that blend well with, because also every peated Scotch is different. So, you know, I know that the blend I'm doing works because I've done a little experimenting. So I don't know how Kilhoman and Wilderness Trail will blend. So I can't make any promises. I haven't done that blend, but hopefully you enjoy it. I'm curious to see what you think.
Well, I'm gonna find out here in just a second. So this is Wilderness Trail and Kilhoman, and Jax wanted me to mix a bourbon with it, so I did. And
You did equal parts or more of one or the other?
No, I'm going to say it's close to equal. I'm going to say it's close to equal because I did show this up to the camera, and I've added it, so I think it's fairly close.
So I will say that typically I go 3 to 1, so like 3 parts bourbon, 1 part Scotch. But you know, hey, you do whatever you want to do, man.
And let me just say, hell no.
Thinking.
Wow, that is not bad at all.
Okay,
not bad at all. Wow, they still get the smoke and the peat, but the spice of the bourbon and the sweetness roll in on the finish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's a cool combination. I do it pretty often now.
I get the maltiness of the Scotch on the nose,
Well,
and
I tried it.
I'm getting a subtle caramel brown sugar sweetness from the bourbon.
Yep.
The maltiness of the Scotch is still present. I mean, it's prominent, but the sweetness of the Scotch is there. It's like just a hair underneath.
So you know
smoke,
what
the smoke is on the nose. The peat is there,
Yeah.
but it's not overpowering. And let me get a second sip there. And hold on.
So you know, Anthony, while you're taking a sip there, what I get, at least in this blend, on the finish especially, it's like a very black pepper forward kind of barbecue, like a Texas kind of barbecue. You know, so there's that smokiness and there's the spiciness from the bourbon, and that mix. I just love it. It's like liquid brisket or something. It's just it's awesome.
No, I don't have that, but I got you. I have more refined flavors, palate, nose, whatever you want to say. The peat is definitely pulling through now that I'm on the second sip of it.
So, Anthony, I'm going to head over there to Livewire just because I never go on Livewire anymore because I usually work tomorrow, but it's the day off. So,
hey, yeah, we'll see
Cheers,
you over.
Alex. It was good to see you.
But this is
Cheers,
actually
Anthony.
really
Cheers,
good.
Council.
Hey, Alex, thank you. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
You know
We
what?
have to strike up our cigar talks eventually here.
Well, once you get situated or you're back out in your shed, let me know.
Hey, I got sunlight now. No snow. We're good.
Well, you know, I was waiting for you Saturday, so that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, that's all I got. That's all good.
Okay.
Okay,
Cheers,
see you
brother.
guys. Take care.
And thank you,
Alex.
See you, Alex.
Cheers.
But I'm surprised I still get the sweetbread maltiness note on this, even though that I poured that bourbon in there. That's amazing.
Yeah,
and I think I actually think this is something that Ben would like. I think Ben would like this.
Yeah.
No, I do because
the
bourbon sweetness pushes through on the finish.
Yeah.
The peat is light and subtle, in my opinion, and it kind of wraps the sweetness and brings it out a bit more.
Yep.
I mean, that's just my opinion. It's not.
I think if he did it with Ardbeg, I think he would like it.
Well, I know he likes Ardbeg. I know I don't have to twist his arm to drink an Ardbeg.
Ben, you should join us in this, man. I think you would appreciate this because I know now you're an Ardbeg fan, so just get a splash of Ardbeg and then double splash of whatever barrel strength bourbon you want to go with. I tend to go with something pretty bold. I think it stands up, and man, it's just good, man.
This is pretty good.
Yes,
I mean,
I
on
did.
the nose,
It
I
was
definitely get that bread. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just answering AZ's question. He asked because I did a mix last night with some old Pulteney 18 last night, and I did it with a few standard bourbons, WLW and some other stuff. But
let's see if I can go from recollection. So there was your Bellmead, there was a splash of Bellmead honey, there was the bottle you just showed, there was a little fireball in there, right?
Just a splash.
And then a little bit of William LaRue. Words are hard. We all know
LaRue Weller.
That's the thing. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you for doing the English thing for me.
You're welcome.
And then, it seems like there was something else in there, Joe.
Pappy 15.
That's right, Pappy 15. Yeah.
Old Rip Van Winkle
Sean,
10.
you and Jack might be onto something.
I'm telling you, it's.
I did a splash of Douglas Lang
Not
peated
gonna work,
Scotch
Ben.
in the John's Lane single pot still, and my God, the nose on that is amazing.
Right? Like we can make all kinds of stuff doing this. Yes. Like I have to thank Jack again because he kind of got me into this idea, and I'm
son of a.
If anybody
God, that's good.
If anybody knows me, I'm very anti-mixing. I don't but Jack
Nope.
has converted me into. I'm mixing in the widest of senses, but it's all whiskey, so it's fine.
I haven't decided the mac and cheese.
Ben's talking about mac and cheese. I don't
Man,
know.
that's good. I don't get a lot of peat on the nose.
Yeah,
But
it's light.
It pulls the caramel and the shortbread cookie notes out of the John's Lane. But then on the palate, you get the peat.
Yeah.
See, that's it. I'm getting the peat on the nose. I'm getting the sweetness of the bourbon. And I'm getting just when I say a hint, it's ever so slight, but I had to get the third sip to pick out what that was on this, and it's a little bit of the fruit on it. But man, this is really good. This is really good.
The nose on mine, if you've ever had like heavily candied smoked bacon, it's that. Man, it's just like black pepper, heavily candied smoked bacon. Oh,
I'm getting more because I use Douglas Lang. I'm getting more straight campfire.
Gotcha.
But it's going well with the Irish. It's mixing well with the John's Lang, the single pasta.
And that's the thing is, like, you can, mix your favorite peated into whatever and start playing around and finding different combinations. There's endless possibilities here.
So, Anthony, if you do it with Irish, the peat comes through. It sounds like way more than the bourbon on the palate.
I'm satisfied, but yeah, I mean, I could have picked that Redbreast cask strength and mixed it with
now that would be a good one, I think, to mix with Lowell Scotch.
Exactly. I think that would have been a better compliment because I really get that maltiness or that sweetness on the nose of the sweet bread that I get from a
And
Scotch.
I think that could handle an Ardbeg 10. That could handle the high ppm of an Ardbeg.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, do you have the Redbreast cask strength 12? The 12 year?
I think what's going to order is mac and cheese.
Yeah.
He has taken a pause, I guess. But
yeah, but I will say,
no, I only have Redbreast. I have Redbreast 15 cask strength. Well, no, do I have 12? Which 12, Anthony?
The standard 12
Redbreast cask strength.
I have one older bottle I haven't opened yet.
Okay, never mind.
Don't open it.
Yeah. But I think that with the Ardbeg that he likes, the Ardbeg 10, I think if he drops a bit of that in.
I would just add, I would add less Ardbeg if it's the standard Redbreast 12.
And you know what's better than both of those? Bourbon.
No.
Okay, so Ben, I'm telling you, try my combination. Try it with a cask strength bourbon. Just add a little bit of Ardbeg 10, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, and I want to know what you think. If you're up for it, I would love to hear your thoughts. I think we might convert you here, Ben.
Nah, ain't gonna happen. I mean, maybe in a few. I'm a little comatose still. We'll see. I'm trying to recover.
Maybe next stream we're on together. We'll.
No, we'll see. I'm trying to recover, but we'll see. I'm a little comatose.
No, and I completely understand you, Ben, because like I've had some awesome bourbons thanks to you guys. I have not had a bourbon that still would top my favorite Irish, but I'm waiting until my anniversary in June to try that Michter's 20 sample from Derek. So that might be the tipping point. That might be the tipping point.
What anniversary?
10 year.
For
very cool.
For me and my husband.
And what date?
June 9th.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm the 20th.
Oh, congratulations.
It'll be 24.
I did not meet him till later. He was my do-over.
I understand.
So, I'm in between the two of you. I'm at pushing 17 now. So.
Oh, congratulations! Yeah. But I thought that would be perfect.
Yet that woman's.
I know. I'm surprised as well, Anthony. I don't know why she keeps putting up with this, but she does. So, I try and do my best.
Yeah, bless his heart. He's doing laundry right now. And I'm sitting in here drinking with you guys. So.
Let me tell you,
Cheers to the
It
spouses.
was actually delicious by the STR. I wasn't expecting the peat to be as prominent as it was in that. I knew it had a peat influence, but I didn't think it was as prominent as it was. I thought it was viscous. I thought the peat was not overpowering. I thought that it actually enhanced the sweetness and how it kind of wrapped around it. And I've said that before about other scotches that were peated, that it was a good balance. And because you had suggested to Sean that I mix it with a cast strength bourbon, I did that with the Wilderness Trail. And the Wilderness Trail was one of the first bourbons I did an actual video review of. And so I picked a store pick at about 118 proof, and I mixed it with that Kilchoman in the cast strength, and wow, that is amazing. And I'm still sipping on some of it here and nosing it and getting that maltiness and smoke from it, which I think is absolutely fabulous. So thank you.
Cheers, Jack. Also, cheers to Ben Demon Hunter. If you're still here, buddy. I know you. It looks like you popped over to Livewire, which is fantastic. Catch you later, man.
Thank you, Sean, for that suggestion, because I think that is get a good Scotch, get a good bottle of bourbon or Irish to handle the peat.
Yeah, man,
it's amazing.
Good stuff.
It really is. It truly is.
Well, Anthony, I mean, you were there for quite a bit of it, but I am starting to wind down myself, and I have to work tomorrow early, so I'm going to pop over to Livewire just to say hi real quick, and then probably chill for the rest of the night. But cheers to you again, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Congrats on 1 year. Congrats on over 200. Many more live streams together, man. Can't wait for them. And let's get this man to 500 next, and then 1,000. So cheers to Anthony.
Cheers, Anthony.
Cheers.
Cheers, Sean.
Wow.
Bye, Sean.
It's a good on that.
Not coming through real clear, Anthony, but I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Cheers.
We will probably see you over at Livewire, I'm sure. So
I guarantee it. Thank you.
And cheers everybody else on the stream. Stacy, Joe, Jim.
John.
Appreciate you all. And Ben, I don't know if you're there or not, but yeah, we'll see you guys. All right. Later, Anthony.
Cheers.
I completely forgot to tell him I'm going to be at the distillery on Tuesday. This name and their whiskey is named Whiskey Wars.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a local place. Yeah, this is really good.
And Jack had a good one there, but I mean this was good, and just mixing it. I mean I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty good. And,
yeah, Jack, thank you for the suggestion. That was really good idea.
Yes, it was. It was absolutely a good idea. Absolutely a good idea, without a doubt. I am happy for it. That's for sure. And I know that Joe's not a stranger to mixing different things. That's for sure.
Joe, are you a peat guy?
No, but I just bought this not too long ago, and I actually. Cool. After tasting it right now, after drinking these other whiskeys and bourbons, it tastes like a sweet, like a barbecue, like if I'm eating barbecue.
Yes.
Is that an old Pulteney right next to you?
Yes, it is. That's why I was just going to ask him if that's old Pulteney, and it is.
Oh, shut up! I think I have one of those.
Yeah, it's the 18-year.
Old Pulteney.
Oh, I don't have an 18-year.
No, I don't either.
I have a sample.
Hold on. Oops. There we go.
21-year.
Is that what? No, this is from Belfast Whiskey Week. It was sample 21.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it's just an original.
I was going to say, was that a 21 year? Holy smokes.
They're not giving me a 21 for free in the bonus box. Let's just say that.
Hey, you never know, Stacy. You never know.
I had 30 samples, 30 bonus samples. That's what all these boxes are. This is from Belfast Whiskey Week last year. I had so many sessions. I've still got whiskey left.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy the amount they sent you. But I got to try some great stuff. That's how I tried the Douglas Lang, and I found out Douglas Lang is some good stuff.
There you go. That's all you need to know. Stacy said it was good. That's all you need to know.
No, I think it's good. It doesn't mean it's good for everybody. Everybody's got different palates.
Yeah.
You guys like Lafroy.
Hey, Lilith is in the chat.
Hey,
oh
Lilith.
my gosh. Thank you very much for popping in. Cheers.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna have to fill this up with something. I just realized I emptied that glass. So whoops. That was
Virtual
good.
hug, Lilith Morgan.
Still
You're so awesome.
Cheers, Lilith.
So the next one, what shall I have?
I'd say, what are you going with next?
I'm gonna go with a Scotch, only because we talked about it and I'm impeded, so I might as well stay impeded. You know what? Let's go with something I haven't had in a while.
Yeah, your internet connection is not happy right now.
Yeah, you're breaking up a bit. Oh, the Lagavulin 11.
How's that?
Sounds good.
Is that the offer?
Yes, it is. The only one that you need. Yes.
Yeah, you're breaking up pretty badly.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Breaking up and dropping out and stuttering.
How about now? Good, bad, and different.
No, it's about the same.
About the same.
Joe, what do you have?
This is what he has. It's the Offerman 11 year from the Whiskey Fancies.
Is that the regular 11 or the Guinness finished?
Guinness cask.
So how? Okay.
Yeah. There, you're better. Yeah, you're better. A little better.
Okay.
It's the Guinness cask.
It probably is the Guinness cask, or it could
Yeah.
be Cox. I don't know.
That's the one my husband is absolutely obsessed with. I got him a bottle last year for his birthday, and a buddy has found him more bottles, and he's on fifth bottles. He's got 5 bottles of it.
Oh wow.
But yeah, he thinks it's the greatest thing since sliced cheese. He absolutely freaking loves it. He likes it over the 16 year.
When I have a clean palate, I'll probably give that one a shot.
It's real like standard Lagavulin smoke, but you get the Guinness on the finish. It's got like a chocolate fudgy finish to it.
Love that chocolate fudgy finish.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm gonna do a little Douglas Lang, and I'd have to look. I'm not sure which one it is. I'd have to look it up. It's not peated.
Oh my gosh, this is like malty goodness. Malty goodness.
Yeah, your internet connection, brother, is pretty.
Yeah, you're freezing up. You're completely frozen. There you go. Now you're frozen again.
How about now?
Now you're good.
Nope, froze.
No, you're frozen again.
Like now.
It's frozen.
Still frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up. What's that?
Yeah, you're frozen.
Okay.
There you go. Oh,
Well, no, I know every time we think he's good, he's frozen. He gets frozen again. Okay, now you're okay.
Sorry about that, but that's what happens when you're on Cox Cable.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I
You
know.
just don't know.
I work in telco. I know what you're going through. I don't work for Cox Cable, for the record. So
I understand, but I'm on copper, so it's
yeah.
I don't use Wi-Fi copper, but this sometimes that works. But I'm noticing that the connection it's weak, and we don't know why.
Yeah, you're frozen again. I wonder if they're throttling you.
Probably. There could be a lot of people using it. Who knows? Do me a favor, Stacy. Carry on for a minute. Let me try something. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, Joe, have you tried the old Pulteney 18?
Yes.
What do you think?
Because
I'm not a bourbon person. You're not a Scotch person. So I want to get your take on it.
I like it. I'll pour a little bit right now to refresh my memory because I was kind of out of it yesterday when I drank it.
I was so bummed. I missed everybody's streams yesterday, but we had kind of a wolfhound that had some tummy issues starting late Friday night, and it was bad. Between that and sinus headache / hangover yesterday.
Yeah.
I did not make anybody's streams yesterday.
You weren't you at an event or something? I thought I saw you post on.
No, that was Friday. It was my husband's birthday.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, we went to one of our local Irish clubs. We went to Hibernian Hall and had multiple pours, and I finally had to start saying no. I'm like, guys, I'm driving.
Well,
no more red breast. Sorry.
This is really good.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get
really soft, light smoke to it, and just full of honey.
I liked the regular one. I'm gonna have to look for that one. No, yesterday actually we celebrated World Whiskey Day with we were at some friends earlier, and we celebrated with Dalwhinnie 15, and I found out I don't like Dalwhinnie. Do not like it. No, they had that in Angel's Envy, and I preferred the Angel's Envy. And I like Scotch. There's something about Dalwhinnie I just did not like. It's a Highland, and it's got that real subtle peat at the finish, and I'm like,
the real subtle smoke. It's almost not even peat.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it reminds me of Highland Park, and I don't really care for Highland Park either. So, but yeah, I definitely seem to gravitate towards Isla, both peated and unpeated. But yeah, they loved it. It had a third of the bottle left, and him and his buddy bottle killed it. They actually loved that 15. That and Aberlour. Everybody's recommend that when I was first getting into Scotch, everybody's like, "Oh, get Aberlour 12. You'll love Aberlour 12." Don't like Aberlour 12. Don't like
it. How's Aaron?
I have not had Aaron.
I have, I think, 3 bottles, different Aaron bottles. I haven't had one I don't like. I have the 10. I have the 14, which is currently discontinued temporarily.
Yeah. There's a red tube, and it just says Aaron on it. And I don't know about the years.
I think that's the sherry. I think that's the sherry cask.
Have you tried that one?
I haven't tried the sherry cask yet. No.
I wonder if it's sherry finished or is it like a sherry bomb like Speyside typically?
Well, Aaron is not a Speyside. It's not a Speyside or Highland. They're out on their island. So they're
yeah, it's not Speyside, but
I think they're considered a Highland, but they're technically an island. Whatever.
Yeah, like Talisker an island.
I think I know Scotch Down Ken over at Scotch Down Under has it, but I think he has it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got that one, so you'd have to ask him. But yeah, 10, the 14, the Amarone cask finish, which is okay. It's not
They
great.
got an Amarone?
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit. I gotta get that. I love Amarone.
And the Mockery More, which is their peated release, which I really like. It's like a sort of like an earthy, smoky, orange citrus thing.
You had me at Amarone, Jim. I have the Spade and Bushel Amarone Irish whiskey, and I ordered the Teeling Amarone finish. Freaking love Amarone wine. Is awesome. Love it.
Is your husband a big collector as far as grabbing a bunch of? You guys have a big collection
for Scotch. I blew his ass out of the water. He started getting into Scotch, and then I started getting into Irish. And he was okay with me ordering stuff from Ireland. And next thing you know, we have 100 bottles of Irish whiskey, and we have a shelf about that big with Scotch. So he has a few.
Okay.
He knows. I get him stuff that I think he'll like. I bought myself a few, and I love Ardbeg. I love Classic Lottie.
So you have 120 bottles of Irish and Scotch. How many do you have of like your bourbons?
I think I have 8 now.
Okay, that's
and 3 people left at my house. You guys actually have started I'm starting to try bourbon. I'm starting to like it. I found a favorite bourbon, Old Forester.
As you should like it.
Oh, 1910, yeah.
1910?
That's a really good one.
I love that. It reminds me of Jameson Black Barrel with the extra char on it. Absolutely love it.
And that chocolate flavor just comes through.
I get more like I get brown sugar big time on it. Like a caramely brown sugar, like a treacle.
I get that dark chocolate bitter flavor.
See, I haven't had it in a little while. I've had a little bit tonight, so I'm not gonna. I've had I've had a single cask Irish, and then I had the John's Lane, and then I had Stranahan's single cask with finished in Bushmills. So, and now I'm on Scotch.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that one is so far that's hands down my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm finding I don't like the mint, the cherry minty notes like Maker's Mark. Somebody suggested, oh, you'll love Maker's Mark. It's great.
Minty.
And I know you're a big
Mark?
Maker's Mark fan.
Maker's Mark has a mint flavor to it?
The regular Maker's, I got like cherry NyQuil on it. I'm just not a fan.
Oh, wow. Which Aaron was that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jim, which one was that?
This is the old packaging, but this is the
wow.
Amarone finish.
Oh, okay.
That I have. This is the old packaging. The new packages and bottles are a little shorter, a little squatter, and not quite as flashy.
Well, that's pretty nice packaging.
I also grabbed this. I think I'm going to pour this. See, that's the glass. That's the whiskey.
Wow, look at the color on that. Wow.
Amazing.
Is that a sherry finish?
Port finish.
Port finish, okay.
That thing has been in the port cask for a while.
Yeah.
That are just really wet casks. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I would have
from
to say,
Speyside Distillery. And the name, as the label says, means Black Mountain in Gaelic.
Is that sourced?
Okay.
No.
What's up, brother?
That's a distillery?
Hey, cheers, everybody.
Speyside Distillery, yeah. Cheers, Paul.
How's it going? I want to stop in to say congratulations to Anthony, but he ain't here.
He's working on his internet. His internet was getting a little laggy, so there he is.
I'm gonna pop back out in another minute, but yeah, I saw my phone that Paul popped on.
I just want to say congratulations. I'm not gonna stay long, so I was gonna do a quick 90 proofer for you, an Old Forester 90 proofer.
Hold on.
A little cheers with you.
And I've got my hodgepodge
picture there, Paul.
in Wilderness Trail.
All right, here you go. Too many more.
Old Forester.
Cheers, Anthony.
Cheers.
Cheers, Anthony.
Oh, that's good. I've been traveling for a week. I just got home literally 2 minutes ago.
Nice.
Feels good.
Well, I knew you were traveling. You told me that last week, and I'm like, wow. And I saw you back and forth, and I'm like, so I told him, I go, no, I don't think he's home yet. And
Yeah,
boom.
hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hotel
anyway,
room.
congratulations. I'll catch you. We'll spend some more time in the next live you have. So.
Oh yeah.
Just want to pop in and say. All right. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
All right.
Pros again.
Brother. Cheers.
Jim, I can't wait. Are you pouring that, Aaron?
I didn't pour the Aaron. I poured the Bendu.
What's that look like in the glass? Because that's dark. I had a Cadenhead that was that
to
dark.
hold behind, but
Wow.
Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah.
That thing has been sitting in the cask a while.
Yeah, definitely.
I've got it.
The only thing I can tell you is you are always welcome on this stream, period. End of statement, brother. Thank you for being a part of it today.
Cheers, Jack.
That was so
Cheers,
nice
Jack.
to him. He literally just walked in the door and jumped online.
Yeah.
To say
He
hi,
did.
to congratulate you. That
It
was so nice
amazing.
to him.
It was an amazing pour he had brought over to me, and absolutely delicious. So Jack, make sure you email me the information on that so I can be on the hunt for it.
Did he freeze? Oh, there.
No, he's there. I think
Okay,
we're all
right
drinking
there.
scotch now too.
Oh, all right.
Exactly.
You got quiet for a second there. I was like, yeah.
Oh, did he freeze? Did he?
It happens. It happens.
I think somebody thought I did that on Simon's on Saturday afternoon. I'm like, no, I'm still here. I'm moving.
Exactly.
They were just waiting for your facial expression to change.
I have no idea why my, they probably throttle it because it depends on how many people in the area are demanding an upload. So the best I can do is about 40 on a good day.
Well, and it didn't start lagging until you were about 3 hours in. So at that point, you're using the bandwidth, they're going to start throttling you.
Yeah. And they shouldn't. I have unlimited, but it's unlimited, but it's limited.
Yep.
That's what I say. Oh, no, you have unlimited. No, you limit me.
So this is just my 2 cents coming as someone who's worked 7 years in telecom for different providers.
Go ahead.
It's a pain in the butt, but every year you should switch providers to get the best. If you want to get the best deals and get the best service, it's a huge inconvenience, but every year switch.
Well, I'm looking at Verizon right now, but I have to weigh the pros and cons of it.
Yeah.
And one is to get the best service from Verizon and to get the 5G with the quick internet speed.
Mm-hmm.
They want to put a little dish on your roof. And then
those dishes don't work for crap once the weather comes in.
And well, the 5G is mostly on poles. When I say poles, like light poles, there are a few cell towers that have it because of where they are. But
you guys don't have 5G cell tower service out in Vegas?
Not everywhere.
Wow.
But they are putting it on the streets on like lamp poles because you see it coming up. And that gives you the best service. It really does. But they are putting 5G. There is 5G on the strip. So the strip is covered. And because a lot of the hotels have towers on the roofs. But
I'm not surprised.
Into my area, there are some towers, but yet they're putting it on light poles. As you travel, you will see it on there. So there is one not far from me, but even on the phone, it will tell you you have service, you don't have service. You have service, you don't have service. Yeah. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I looked up to getting fiber to our house too because my husband's a gamer and it's expensive.
It is. And then, as you know, it's fiber up to your connection in at the say the sidewalk, but from the sidewalk to your house, it's copper.
Some of them. AT&T, yes. The company I work for, which I'm not going to mention,
No.
We actually put a box on your house. It's fiber all the way into your house.
But your
some
house
of them,
isn't.
yeah. But
your house isn't, though. You know what I'm saying? Where it would come in, that's copper. So unless they run a separate line,
they do run a separate line.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's
for me,
all it's fiber inclusive. Yeah. But
yeah.
But yeah, we're in an area like I've had, UVerse before, those satellite dishes. We can't do that. Like we have like serious thunderstorms here. So if there's a tornado warning or a storm goes through, you're not going to see it if it's on the TV because every time there's a heavy storm, you have no TV service. So,
well, here I'm not saying we're lucky, but we're lucky in that we don't have a lot of those issues. But when we have a storm, oh my gosh, when it's our monsoon season, yeah, it can be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Jim, you were on with me, weren't you, on Simon's stream? And I'm literally like, I hope you guys can't hear that because that's hail that was hitting the window right now. We had a storm rolling through.
Yeah.
On Saturday. Yeah. But yeah, for those of you out there, if you want the best deal, switch every year. Because
truthfully,
none of the providers care if you're a long-term customer. They care about new customers. You'll get a better deal.
Well, I've been a customer for over 20 years with this provider. And there's no deal.
Time for a change.
There's no deal.
No, there's no deal.
Nope.
And if
do you have Frontier over there?
It's half.
Frontier got bought out here.
And I don't get their television service. I use an antenna.
How about you, Anthony? Do you have Frontier over there in Nevada?
No.
No.
Cox, CenturyLink, and there's another one, and it escapes me.
CenturyLink got bought by Lumen, I think.
CenturyLink used to be what, Sprint?
Yeah, and then I think they got bought by Lumen recently. I think.
Maybe. Here, I get 1,000 up and 1,000 down.
Wow. They're only guarantee me 40 up with 1,000 down.
Some communities here get 1 gig up and 1 gig down of fiber service.
Wow.
I don't get that to my house.
You don't get that?
No. I could for $400. I could.
It's only,
I get 200 up.
It's only $80 down. Here.
Yeah, that's for that 1 gig up and 1 gig down. It's not at my house. No.
Wow.
I'm about to switch to another one just to get a little bit better service, but.
And I'm like I said, I know that this particular provider is the fastest and the best, but oh my gosh, it's what I have to do. How do I say this?
How far are you from your modem?
Right now, the length of this cable.
Okay, then they're throttling you. They got to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, it depends on how many people are on the system within this, let's just say this area. And I've noticed that, and so is my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's just a pain. It really, truthfully is.
Half the time that's why I jump on your guys' streams from my office because the modem is right behind me. The other choice is from my if I join from my bar, we actually have a mesh network with like Google Home just to get us down there because our house is too freaking big. But
I hate those type of problems.
Because it's just the layout because I gotta go from here around the corner downstairs and it's all the way at the other end of the house. So it's just
on the West Wing.
Yeah, whatever. I don't have Shane kind of money.
Oh, okay.
My dad used to have that, where I used to tease him and say, I'll be in the West Wing, or I'd be the blah, blah. Well, he was actually in the West Wing and I was in the Old Wing. He built his house twice, and I don't know why.
Oh, the goddamn bacon says that would explain why the football stadium in Seattle changed their name from CenturyLink to Lumen Field. Yeah, I thought that Lumen bought them.
There you go. That says it all.
I thought so. They all end up buying each other.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
It's one of those things we have to deal with. Like I said, I'm in the process of changing mine. I should have done it already. It's just such a pain in the butt to do.
Yeah.
Well, I've been with the same one for over 20 years, and it's the email I don't want to give up.
You can still keep the email.
Well,
No?
you can.
You can if it's
the domain changes.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. The domain changes. And so it's like, that's the problem I have.
Get everybody used to a Gmail.
Well, I do use it, but I use it for this. Other than that, I don't use Gmail for anything else.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. That's the thing. That is.
Jim, how's that scotch?
What's that?
I said, Jim, how's that scotch? He's
just sitting there thinking.
He poured a good looking scotch.
Yeah.
So what this is it's a Speyside single malt that's been finished in toasted ruby port casks.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Which I think is some of where that color comes from because they jar the casks.
That's the toasted. That's where it comes from.
It's good. The port definitely comes through. It's got a kind of like a grapey red fruit thing going on.
Like a raisin kind of thing.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I wonder, because it's not a dark color, because I have an Irish whiskey that's finished in tawny port, and they put it in there 3 weeks after it's emptied in tawny port, and it's got that pinkish hue to it. So I'm like,
that's probably still wet.
That's sat in there a while.
Wow, 20 port. I
What
had a 150-year-old 20 port wine at a dinner once.
Man.
That's that 20 ports from Portugal, isn't it?
100 and what year old, Joe?
150.
That's like a bucket list occasion right there. Wow.
And I had also, and I added to that at the dinner. We also had a 50-year 20 port, so we could tell that 100-year difference, and we were like tasting to see what the differences were from 100 years in those two barrels, because they were barreled for that long.
Wow.
And they were it was dang, I can't even think of the name right now because I've The Last Drop. So The Last Drop was not hosting it, but they were the guests there, and they had talked about it, and they were talking about how that 150-year-old wine from Portugal in 20 port barrels were made before electricity was even available.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something special. That's like a special occasion kind of thing.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
I will have to agree with you on that. That's amazing.
Yeah, brother.
That really, truthfully, is amazing. That's a good. That's a good story, and two, that you have that.
Yeah.
Where you've sampled it. So wow.
Yeah, I mean that was by chance. My cousin helped me get to that dinner that they were doing that, so I was appreciative of him. It was kind of a birthday present he gave to me, so that was pretty cool.
Hey.
Wow.
Sometimes gifts are the best thing you could get, and The unknown ones are phenomenal. So that was a great unknown gift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
definitely.
you definitely weren't expecting.
Yeah, and definitely will remember.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You will remember that without a doubt.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I think we should probably hop over to Livewire, say cheers and all that stuff. I mean, thank you to everybody who hung in here. We still have, 11 people in chat. So, I mean, I think it's wonderful, but we need to go over and pay our respects to Livewire. And so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who joined in tonight to make this stream as special as it is. Stacy, Jim, and of course, you too, Independent Joe.
Appreciate
Thank you for being here and everybody in chat. And we will see you over at Livewire.
Congratulations.
Cheers, everybody, and
Yeah.
congratulations.
Cheers, everybody. Yep. Thank you.
Cheers.